Eye of the Beholder for GBA.
The thrill of the
For
fight.
GBA?
Hold on, did I get this right, or did I fuck? Nope, I got it right.
It
Cool.
looks to be like the same style as like the really old PC games, and it looks interesting. Reviews say it's mediocre, but I'm interested to just experience what it's like. But then Baldur's Gate 3 is coming out, and that's actually going to be good, so I'm looking forward to that.
Eye of the Beholder. It kind of looks like fuck, what is that one game? Trying to remember.
Oh, it's an actual D&D game.
Yeah, it's an actual D&D game. Which is pretty interesting.
I think the problem is D&D is in fact a tabletop game, so if you try to make that directly translate into a video game, it doesn't really work. I mean, Baldur's Gate works pretty well, but
yeah, like it definitely doesn't translate perfectly, just because there are things that you can really only do with an actual live dungeon master who can adapt.
I think Divinity probably does it the best.
Well,
it gives you the most versatility while you're still restrained by the mechanics of a video game.
Yeah, like it does that kind of thing, but it's not like D&D mechanics. So that's why I'm really looking forward to Baldur's Gate 3, because it's by the same people, but it's using 5e mechanics.
Yeah, that will be nice. Alright.
And like honestly, straight up, if we just had like a 5e combat sim that was competent, I'd be happy with that, because just that on its own would be kind of fun.
That would be very fun, especially if we could like all connect up to it, and I could like throw in monsters and things like that.
I have suggested using Minecraft for this purpose because it would work.
Problem is Minecraft isn't really turn-based, so I mean, I guess I could use like frozen in place monsters or something.
I guarantee someone could make a fucking data pack.
I guarantee you somebody has made a turn-based Minecraft data pack.
Minecraft.
We play the video game.
No, it's not a video game. That's what we just talked about.
It's true. I've already marked off nothing fucking happens for 20 minutes, so now we're just in this for the long haul.
There's a Forge mod.
Well, in all fairness, this is like after this session, I do not know if you guys will manage to kill Murdon this session or not.
What the fuck?
What?
I have found a real life wizard.
Huh?
Nani?
Hang on.
Post.
Oh what the fuck?
I need you to look at it very carefully.
I've seen something where the D4 is on the bottom. Which is even more impressive, because this at least has a groove, but this is still incredible.
Well, how long did it take you to make a dice tower yesterday?
Too fucking long. I swear it was like 15 minutes.
Well, you see, that's one of the great things about in-person D&D.
Fuck the D10s. I can stack I can take everything that is not a D10 and stack them right now.
I usually do a D20 and then both of the D10s.
Fuck the D10s.
You see, that's what's great about playing in-person D&D, is like when somebody else is off doing their own thing and you have nothing to do, but you don't want to be that guy and get on your phone, you just get really good at stacking dice.
Boom, I just fucking... There's a car in my driveway that I don't recognize. I just fucking stacked everything that's not a D10. Actually, wait, I accidentally stacked a D10 instead of a D8. It doesn't matter.
It's my car, I'm here.
It doesn't matter.
Wait, what the fuck? I just stacked all my dice.
Oh, I accidentally stole the shelf.
See who the fuck is in my driveway.
Oh, well.
We're
not
never
really
gonna
get to play D&D today, are we?
Probably not, no.
Well, again, this doesn't have to be a entirely like focused session anyway, because I know the big reason that we wanted to meet is for Weirs to do some shit. And like obviously, I don't really need to plan for you guys to travel.
I want to kick this gnome's
to
ass.
Place.
he's a gnome, right? He's like short as shit, right?
It's true.
Which gnome?
He's a gnome.
Quentin?
No, Murdon.
Murdon, he's a gnome.
Yes.
He's a gnome, right? He's short as shit.
Yes.
I'm gonna football punt him.
Good.
I'm gonna eat his brain and football punt his lifeless corpse into the nearest pit.
Into the nearest trash can.
Where he fucking belongs.
Right where he belongs.
Yeah, honestly, the more and more I develop Murdon, the more I realize I have kind of accidentally made Gnome Stalin. I truly did not mean to build him based off of Stalin. I built him based off of Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, because my whole mindset with Murdon was, wouldn't it be cool if somebody like Elon Musk, somebody who's a super genius with a huge impact on the world, was actually evil and trying to like take over the world instead of...
I can see your point there, but you just turned into Stalin.
Well, because I was thinking like I want to give my villain a motivation other than I just want to kill everybody, because that sucks. That's a terrible villain. So I was thinking about it, and I'm like, well, he's a gnome, and in my world, gnomes have been enslaved, so that fits really well. And then I'm like, well, I can piece that up with Lionel's family, so that fits really well. So now he, hates slavery, and maybe he just wants to like make everybody equal. And it just kind of made sense to me, and I was thinking more along the lines of a utopian society. And then as I built on that, I'm like, wait a second, this is communism.
Yeah, that's the entire point of communism.
Yeah. Oops, all communism.
Oops, communism.
Oops, all communism. Hi, Cola, welcome back.
It was a dude.
It was a
It was a
dude?
dude.
It was a dude.
Did you kick his ass?
Yes, sure.
Good for you.
Whatever answer you would find better, that one.
Good for you. I'm happy for you.
He's showing up for his weekly dick sucking.
God.
Well, my cousin's not here, so
I'll take that as a yes.
I don't know. My mom's out there.
I'll take that as a yes.
She's an adult. That's her business.
All right then. Okay.
Good game.
Game? We're doing game now.
Who got
Game.
Oh
Heifer
yeah,
down
game. I'm
below?
gonna play Modern Warfare. Have fun.
Okay, bye.
I can't find the game that I'm thinking of. The only reason I know the game is because of Vinny.
We need to play. Wait, what? Hey, I'll know it.
The game that when Jackie was talking about
The game that Eye of the Beholder reminds you? There were a
yeah.
lot of games in that style, like back in the day.
Yeah, but this one was
Like a lot of older PC RPGs, so I don't really know.
all I remember is vaguely the story where where your characters were prisoners on a ship, and that ship crashed on an island, and the island is run by this crazy wizard fucker.
That sounds like Divinity Original Sin 2.
But it's not though.
I haven't played through the whole game, but that's exactly how the start of the game goes.
Just like it
That
played
is kind of how the
Eye
start
of
of
the
the game
Beholder.
goes.
It played just like Eye
Dang.
of the Beholder with the
It's
same.
really not that important.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Also, I might know the game you're talking about, but I also don't remember the name. So let's just forget about it and move on with our lives.
Fine.
I had no idea what just happened.
Do you ever?
Tiamat appears, roll death.
Okay.
Not death saves, just death.
Okay.
Bye.
How would I roll for death?
Just a D1, and if you roll a nat 1, then you die.
God. Roll a what?
Roll of death.
Polo, one of these songs in this playlist has the tune that sounds like the fucking Wii Sports soundtrack.
What?
Like the da 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 da. Sounded just like that.
The old Wii Sports.
Alright, well, yes, where we left off, you were asked, where do you want to go back in time? Time Machine is done, Time Machine is configured this time.
And Jackie gets to make that say.
And you also have the option to go back to the before times, back to where ogres fight over chimichangas and squids fight squids and stuff.
I want to go back in time and punch a dinosaur.
Alright, so here's my proposition. Dinosaurs.
Just go back further in time until dinosaurs.
Let's go back in time, let's get a dinosaur, let's bring it forward in time, and then let's kill Murdon. Let's the dinosaur.
I support this idea.
God. Good.
Technically, if you did go back further in time, then you would be able to get another Aegis.
Exactly, that's the point. Therefore, dinosaur. But anyway. Gotta say, hang on. I still had my fucking sleep mask resting on my forehead, and I completely forgot about it until I moved my fucking head up. Yeah. Alright. So, shit. I have to pull up my notes on this because I have notes on why this is an idea that I have. Okay. So here's my proposition. I think, thanks, hear me out. Let me explain all of my stuff. I would like to go back to around 4 months before we first saw Murdon for the first time.
What the fuck?
All right, so as far as like working this out goes, we can use all the extra time to like still do the work up north and still get hired, and obviously kind of for travel time and whatever else. We could even like take out like a single cord down south to give ourselves a head start without setting off the Greyvale to be like, oh shit, they're onto us. You know, like they'll probably just think it. I guess like a random like burglary or terror act or something. But the reason I want it to be 4 months specifically is, well, I did something before I met you all, and
Oh, this was in character.
Yeah, I just wanna, well, I mean, if we're going back to fix all those mistakes anyway, then I want to fix the big one I made, and I just want to not be there to make it. That's a good.
What was this mistake?
Well, Grant, I can't even focus. That's such a good fucking.
Jumping at me.
Such a good kitty.
Oh goddamn! I can't see Cat.
Yeah, he jumped off my bed.
Yeah.
I seriously need to get other. I have another webcam. It's just at work, but I need to bring that other webcam home and just make it the portable cat cam.
You should.
Good.
All right, I'm sorry. Continue.
Oh, you're good. But actually, what happened? Out of the smaller webcam that you loaned me for a while.
It's at work.
Oh, it's that one. Okay.
I have that like hooked up to a printer, so when I print the checks remotely, I can make sure that it actually printed.
Smart.
That's pretty smart, yeah. Damn.
Yeah, but well, it's like, I mean, you remember what I started to talk about back in Lavin, right? You know, I've never really been able to, you know, handle my magic that well. It's always kind of instinctual, and I mess it up a lot sometimes. Well, I'm a lot better now than I used to be, you know? I've been going around asking about a man named Ulbrich, right? Remember?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I think, at least as far as I can tell, he's kind of the person who made me, well, exist and stuff. And I, you know, didn't really used to know what I was doing.
What did you do?
I tried. I tried to just, you know, just get his attention, but things escalated. I startled him. He startled me. I killed him, and I need to not be there to do that.
Oh my.
It's just...
What happened?
So, in the very beginning, the earliest stuff that I can remember, I didn't even really know how to move properly. I couldn't even use magic well enough to do that. So I had to learn it slowly, and well, that whole time I was pretty much watching him go about his business. He didn't really seem to know why I was, really here. So, so I basically just spent a lot of time in, I don't know, I think it was his workplace or like a lab or something, but I kept trying to get his attention, but I could never focus. And one day I did, and I startled him, and if you startle a wizard, they're gonna start using some magic, and that scared me, and I kind of went a little overboard. I didn't even realize what I had done at first. I didn't know that it was possible to do that kind of thing to someone. So it's just, ever since I've been so focused on trying to learn about everything I can that I don't screw up that badly again. And I just thought, since we're fixing Lavin and we're fixing so much of this other stuff, if we could go back a little farther and still make it work, and we could have, extra time to still do the work up north or all that other stuff and just prepare, then
Lysora puts her hand on Weir's shoulders. We can do this. I am absolutely fine with doing this.
That sounds fine to me.
No issues.
I'm sorry,
I'm happy to help you.
I did not hear a fucking word that you just said, Alex.
Yeah,
was so quiet.
I'm trying to stay awake because I was an idiot instead of the 6:30 a.m. writing a fucking essay. So right now my brain is like fucking overheating.
Have you tried doing essays before they're so? Have you tried not procrastinating? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I tried and I failed.
Mood.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's okay. You can try again tomorrow.
I would try again tomorrow, but it's due tomorrow.
Due tomorrow? Are you one of those due tomorrow people?
No, I try to get it done early, but then I always get distracted. Also,
just use my secret essay writing strategy.
What's that?
You write the biggest heaping pile of absolute fucking garbage you possibly can, and get to the word limit in one night, and then you sleep, and then the next night you spend like 2 hours revising it, throw in some random quotes and facts and things like that, and just make it look somewhat respectable, and then you turn it in. I have never gotten below a 90 on any essay I had to submit in college using that method.
Holy shit! No, I gotta try it. You know, if I get any essays in my next
literally,
class,
I would read up on the topic for 30 minutes, and then I would just shit out the biggest fucking asshole of an essay I possibly could.
The thing is, I pick topics I already know like 90% about, so I just throw in random. So I just throw in random quotes from like actual like journals, and I'm like, oh, that use like statistics. I'm like, okay, I'm good.
See, like I don't even do anything smart till the second night. Just the first night, get to the word limit. That's all you have to do. And then the next night, you just read through and you're like, oh, okay, that doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna replace that with a quote because quotes are good.
At this point, I'm like, okay, does this sound professional? Yes. All right, let's continue.
Anyway.
I remember the game.
Oh my god, what is it?
God damn it, Sydney.
I finally found the game that reminded me.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the game from like middle school.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
What is it called?
It's called Legend of Grimrock.
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of. Now let's move on with our lives.
Grimrock?
What?
It's
I think specifically you might be thinking of Legend of Grimrock too.
Yes, that one.
Video game.
I watched Vinny play it, and that's why I remember it.
Okay, I'm glad.
Okay, now we can play Dungeons and Dragons uninterrupted for the next 3 hours.
I had to know.
I'm glad. Good for you, Sydney.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. All right.
I don't even know what's happening anymore.
This is all between you guys, so I can't really expedite this.
Okay.
Well, Lionel agrees, Lysora agrees, Cardnox mumbles.
I agree. fuck you. I can't think. I don't have any fucking brain cells left.
Alex, obtain coffee.
I don't like coffee. It's disgusting.
Obtain
I also
coffee.
don't like. No, don't do it, Alex.
Don't do it.
I'm not gonna
Obtained a 24-hour energy.
I don't have those in the house. I don't drink energy.
But chug some Red Bull.
Die. I suffer. I just die.
I just got an ad for mail order cheesesteaks.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Like not DoorDash, but they're
Do
from
it.
New York.
Do it. See what happens. Do it, dude. Howard, do it.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested.
Yeah, don't be a pussy.
Just be playing D&D now. We're talking about mail order cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
Well, that's Grant's fault.
We should play the game.
No.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yes, let's publicly shame Grant.
I'm going to interrupt the game once more, guys. You cannot possibly fucking comprehend how soft this cat is.
Shut him out!
Game.
He's gotten 10 times softer
Dungeons
since we
and
got him.
Dragons 5th edition.
I can't see Cat because the camera keeps on fucking up.
I mean, he's not in the camera. He doesn't like to be in my lap.
I know, but the camera's fucking up anyways.
Hey
'Cause I'm not
guys,
in
have
the
you heard
camera.
of this cool game called Dungeons and Dragons?
Okay, there was
No.
a camp. No.
My brain doesn't work.
Anyways, we're ready to fucking go.
I hate all of you with all of my heart.
You know,
and
that's
soul.
fair. I hate myself too.
Same.
You ready to go?
I'm gonna go take a nap and hate myself even more when I wake up at like 1 o'clock in the
Yeah.
morning.
Okay, let's sit.
Yeah.
That's not taking a nap. That's just sleeping at the wrong
Yeah.
time.
Oh, I can even paste. Well, not even paste. It'd honestly be easier to just kind of explain. But basically, I did math last week. Shockingly.
Too bad.
Why did you do math? Why would you
You
do that?
turned to the dark side.
yeah, but I worked out. I worked out. Like travel times and stuff for this for this idea that I had, who went through with it. So basically, we have time to go and take out the core and Howless if we want to. So that way we can get a head start. I can just knock out one of those. And because it's just the one, I figured the Great Veil will chalk it up to attempted burglary or attempted terrorism or something like that, and not, oh shit, they're onto us, accelerate the plan.
Here's the thing. I'm scared of
So that's an
doing
option.
anything. I'm scared of doing anything
Yeah, that's fair. We
different
don't have
in terms of the Grey Veil being involved, because if we destroy a core somewhere else, Murdon might be there instead of in Guidel. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's a fair point. Yeah, we don't have to. That was just an option. Otherwise, if we don't do that, it's gonna take about a month to get up from Jugalosk, out of Guidel, and then we'll have whatever other time we need to do odd jobs around there, so we still get hired for the horse thing, and we can get more money.
And Grant gets to give us side quests, which apparently he's made quite a few of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we could
I
do
told
shit.
you I'm kind of in the process of writing a whole new story arc, so there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff going on.
Yeah, but the point is that we can do shit around here, and we can get money to pay brick or to buy magic items, and we can get horses, and we can just generally prepare to kill Murdon and Guidel. Then also where the hell? Let's see, what the hell was I thinking?
I wanted to kill
Okay.
Murdon for a level up, but I guess we can wait.
I mean, honestly, most of this is going to be time skip, probably.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You should have focused enough to do it.
Yeah. But I also worked out, it takes about a week to go from Guidel to Sabrishwa, and obviously a week to go back. So, I mean, if we're already fucking saving Alberg's life, we're just gonna wanna, maybe fucking go say hi or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, where would Weirs be at this time we're going back? I mean, obviously we would appear in Drogulosk, but where would he have normally been?
Yeah, the whole point is for this to be back, at the point that he said while he was in like this workshop, wizard lab place, like up here in Sabrishwa, where he's from.
What if we just went back to like?
Yeah, so the whole point is to remove him from that situation.
What if we just go back to before you were created and you just show up and scare the shit out of him? Like,
yeah. I mean, in fairness, that's basically what's going to happen because he didn't really know that Weirs was like a person until he kind of, murdered him.
Yeah.
So that's basically what's gonna happen.
Alrighty then. Let's do the thing.
Let's do the thing.
Let's do it. Let's
do it.
Let's kill the fuck.
Have the cat.
Except we have to wait to kill the fuck.
Yeah.
I'm sure that this other guy does not get the kill. Or to
Okay.
die.
Yeah, let's kill one of the fuck, but not the other.
Yeah, not the other.
Equivalent exchange. We trade one fuck for another.
Exchange one wife for another.
Yeah.
So as you guys sort of finish up your talk, as if right on cue, the sending stone in somebody's pocket begins to activate.
Send it to voicemail.
Wait, this throw into the void.
I kind of want to keep it.
Okay, no, fair enough.
I don't even remember who had.
Murdon.
It's me.
Yeah, no, but who had who among us?
It's me. I have it.
It's not a ring. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Would you like to
Yeah,
answer?
send him the voicemail.
Okay.
Sending stone voice.
He immediately
Would a
calls
sending
again.
stone work across dimensions?
Fuck you.
But also, isn't the material plane like super back in time now, so Murdon wouldn't have the stone yet?
Yeah, wait, what the fuck?
It's different.
Who dis?
New sending stone. Who this?
Oh yeah, good
New
point. I
era
forgot
of
about
time.
that.
Who dis?
All right, hang on. I'm gonna pick up. This is a prank call. I'm gonna pick up.
God, time travel is confusing. I did forget about that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's the
Murdon.
ogres. It's the ogres. They're like, where's our
Chimichanga.
We found rock in you pocket. Where chimichanga?
Yeah. Yeah. Also, yeah, like also, when we go back to the present, we're going to have to check on the ogres
Oh
Of
yeah,
course.
right.
and see where their Chimichanga Empire has advanced to.
All right.
All right.
So yes, we get a prank call.
Who is it,
your
Grant?
sending stone malfunctions.
Yeah, Grant. Who is it?
I forgot how
Okay.
time works. I'm tired.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you.
I am very tired. I have been
I can
feeling
tell.
like shit for the last month.
Pat.
Pat.
Quarantine sucks.
Quarantine does suck.
It is bad.
I honestly just want to like go to a restaurant with some friends and like actually physically be at work instead of be in my apartment. All the
I
time
wanted
ever.
to pet Sabbath.
I'm
Mhm.
actually okay with this.
I was
I'm
okay with it
I'm
first,
always
but
at
it's
home
fucking
anyways.
great.
Yeah, same. I
I like
at
staying
first-
home, but I like having the option. To
Yeah,
go out.
exactly.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, whenever I want to.
And I also
Exactly.
like not having 87 people in my house.
I can feel that.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I'm the same way. Where
I'm going to kill my fucking nephews.
What
Mhm.
happens?
They're around me 24/7. I can't handle it. I'm going to strangle them.
Tell me how that goes.
Yeah, I just want to do things. I'm with y'all. Like, I wasn't worried about it. I'm like, yeah, I stay inside all the time anyway, but I didn't realize how much just, like, going physically to work and getting out of my house helped me maintain sanity.
I feel that.
And, like,
I just
seeing
do
the
nothing but-
sun
I
and
just do nothing
driving
but
and
fucking
shit like
sleep
that.
now.
Yeah, like that. Dude, I've watched so much fucking YouTube. Because
Okay.
I don't have the mental
Fellas.
capacity to watch a show. I just want to like watch something brainless.
Fellas,
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yes, sorry.
No.
Let us go back, or I guess forward and back to the future. Unironically, Back to the Future.
Back to the future.
Yeah, Back to the Future.
Yeah, Back to the Future, but not all the way.
We are not Samurai Jack.
All right. So
Look out.
with that, so Altor says, because I mean, like they were in the same room as y'all, so they overheard the conversation. But Altor says, so 4 months before we met you, then.
Right.
Very well. 1 minute, and he takes a bunch of random tools and he starts tweaking all sorts of different dials and levers and things like that, until something appears on the screen that is entirely incomprehensible, but he seems to know what it means. It's not really even a screen, it's more just like a few different lights that appear. And he says, okay, let's go.
Is it going to work this time?
And he looks at you with probably the most confident face that you've seen this very shy gnome have, and he says, yes. He seems pretty goddamn confident that it's actually gonna work this time. He seems pretty goddamn confident that it's actually gonna work this time.
Alright.
I was waiting for somebody to get a nat 1, and it's just like, nope, it's not gonna work at all.
I was very close to it.
Nope, it's not gonna work at all.
Into the time machine.
Let's go.
Let's go. Time again.
So he opens up the sort of garage bay door out here and begins pushing this hulk of a time machine out towards the portal.
Oh yeah, that's how this works.
Yeah.
Wait, we're gonna come out at the fucking ogres, aren't we?
Yep.
Or no, wait, we did the trap door at the Indrugulas, didn't we? Okay, never mind.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So yeah, he carries
Stabby
down.
can stay here.
Okay.
We will come get him.
All right.
Sure, time travel works.
So yeah, he comes out. And zoop, you guys go through the portal. After kind of assisting him with the
I bet the kitty.
Pet the kitty.
What the fuck is
Any
going
second
on?
now. Any second now.
What? Oh, what? Huh?
There you go. There you go.
It's the equivalent of everyone in the office clapping when that one guy's asleep.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
I'm proud of you.
So
Get over here, X-Lord.
you all go through the portal. And you find yourself in...
That's the opposite direction.
What direction do you want me to fucking go?
We're going into the portal. Pay fucking attention, Alexander.
Stand next to us. That's not difficult.
Alex, give yourself a slap across the schnoz and wake up.
Please, for the love of God.
Okay, sorry.
Y'all bitches are as bad as Tyler, who woke up at 2 p.m. yesterday.
Who is bitches? Alex is the only bitches here.
It is just Alex who is bitches.
It is just me today.
It's well, I'm also tired as hell, but I
Well, yeah,
at least you know what the fuck you're doing. I never know what the fuck
I woke
I'm
up at 7 yesterday.
Sydney, why?
AM or PM?
AM or PM?
That's an important question to ask.
PM.
Sydney.
Oh my god.
Sydney.
I went to bed
I
at
was
like
joking,
12.
Sydney.
I went to bed at like 12.
Oh my
Sydney.
god.
Get yourself under control.
What the fuck? I thought I was bad. What the shit?
That is worse than I did in like sophomore year of high school. Trust me, I was
What the
terrible
fuck?
in sophomore year.
I was bad at fucking sleeping. Jesus Christ.
I can ruin my sleep schedule in no time flat. Don't even try me.
I'm
That's
scared.
Sydney's
Why are you like
superpower.
this?
Anyway, with Lasora looking way more sleep deprived than usual,
What?
you guys.
Fine. It's Alex who's sleep deprived right
no.
now.
Yeah,
You guys make your way through the portal. You all climb through the trapdoor, and the time machine actually probably wouldn't fit through the trapdoor.
It's too fucking big.
So Altor would probably very quickly realize this and then just go find another nearby door that works and use the key on that and then pull the time machine through.
Well, my idea.
And you guys repeat the same process. So he kind of pulls the shower curtain thing around, and he pulls a lever, and this sort of purple lightning appears. And this time it seems more refined, for lack of a better phrase, rather than it being like completely sporadic, like pure raw electricity. It seems much more controlled, almost like lasers in a sense.
Pew, pew.
Where it notably seems like it's more under control. And this time Altor very clearly seems like he knows what he's doing, because he's done this before now. Hopefully less or more successfully this time. As he pulls levers and flicks things and all that kind of shit. And he says, with all of you standing inside of the sheet, with this purple light kind of being cast on you, he says, I go back to the moon dimension now. Good luck. He says, you go in 10. And you hear the sound of a door tumbler clicking and a door shutting. And right about the time the door shuts, once again, a flash of light. And you see all purple, which turns to white. And over time, this very bright white light, as you sort of feel like you're floating in midair, much like fucking Weir's Levitate.
Yay.
Can never escape over
the white kind of fades to black, and you all open your eyes once again. And you are all sitting in the basement of Drugalosk, as where you were, but it is destroyed now, as you have seen it in your original timeline. It's old, you hear like all sorts of rocks and things like that tumbling down, and sitting next to you is this old decrepit time machine, which was predominantly made out of wood, which has long since rotted away. So it's more of a kind of holding its shape. Moths have eaten away at the fabric of the shower curtain. The Aegis itself is intact, but seems to be entirely, I don't know the word. There's no power in it at all. It seems like there's nothing happening to it whatsoever. And other than that, it's just piles upon piles of machinery, gears, wires, levers, dials.
Well, to the ogres.
To the ogres.
To the ogres.
To the ogres.
Wait, are we gonna get the I guess in this
It doesn't
time?
exist.
You say that where are
The
you getting
Aegis
Aegis
star.
from?
I guess.
I just said Aegis like 5 times.
I'm sorry.
It's true.
Angus,
I'm
the
so
Angus
bad.
steak.
The
stone.
Angus, the Angus steak.
Yeah, but
Black
also-
Angus.
We can't.
Okay.
It's broken forever.
Okay,
Yes,
so
we have established this.
okay,
As some Jesus Christ. Okay. We're leaving. We're going outside.
okay.
Actually, we can go talk to that old fucking dude again, see what he's up to.
Oh yeah, he's alive again.
You can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's alive again.
Do not remember his name. I actually did not write that down.
It's
Oh, I can't believe you remember it. That was dead on.
Yeah. What he said.
Sorry.
I'm
give me
gonna
just
eat a
1 second.
donut because I bought 12 donuts for the price of 6 yesterday.
12
Ooh.
donuts for the price of 6.
Hell, I'll take 6 donuts for the price of 6 right now.
Yeah. I mean, like I was going to yesterday, but then I found a box of 12. I like mislabeled as a box of 6,
Oh,
so now I have 12 donuts.
can't argue with that. I have a cat.
Broke the system.
You have a
Um,
cat.
Okay.
Cats aren't real.
So yeah, you guys kind of make your way up the dungeon. Now you are very familiar with it. Now that you're going backwards, you're able to literally just
Wait,
open
where's the
doors.
black powder?
Oh fucking hell!
Oh.
That black powder's back. We're
Right.
taking
Yes, the black powder is
it.
back.
We're taking that.
baby!
What was it? It was like a fucking barrel full.
It was
The
in a barrel,
Yes, it
yeah.
was.
It was
The
in a
one that
barrel
we
next
killed
to that
the
robot
one that
that
we
tried to kill
killed
me.
the
It
one that
was,
we
yeah.
killed the slime. The one
I,
that we killed the giant slime with.
I no longer have the map for that, but yeah, you would definitely remember. Where
Oh
the
no,
black
the
powder
cheese is back!
Yes!
is.
You should have said anything, you fool!
And yes, actually, to get to the black powder, you have to pass through the cheese.
Wait, guys,
room.
hold on. Guys,
Yes.
Did we ever get that cloak back?
What cloak?
Yeah, we got it back.
Yeah.
Oh, we did?
We got it back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you get it back? Okay. Okay. I was.
We are not that retarded.
Yeah, they specifically waited until the tailor was done.
Okay,
with it.
I just didn't remember.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm wearing it.
Oh yeah, we're
Yes.
now. Oh yeah, now that
I'm putting as much fucking cheese in this thing as I can.
All right,
Oh,
so everyone,
God.
we're now back in time. Add all your pre-time travel shit, including your gold, which has been pinned in the channel.
Yeah.
So I have
Alright.
25.
Party, you
Alex.
find 9 cheese wheels.
Hell yeah. Alex, you have 100 gold. Weirs, you have 45. Lasora, for some fucking reason, you have 14. I don't know why it's 14 and not 15. And also, all that adds on to whatever you already have.
Stuff that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I now
14
25 gold richer, and I get my prayer beads back. I get my
Oh yeah,
I do
that's
not
right.
have
You
my
broke
own
those.
It's fine.
Right.
I unfortunately do not get a lot of this stuff back. I unfortunately do not have the fairy dust.
So wait, I only have 14 gold at this point then?
for now.
For now, yeah.
14 plus whatever you already have on you, which I think is like 1 or 2 fucking.
No,
gold.
it was 0.
Well then,
You only have 14.
Oh,
I
yes,
was-
you have
I was-
14 gold.
Yeah, 'cause we got her to gamble away the rest, remember?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. so we all literally had exactly 0.
Exactly 0.
Rip.
Oh yeah, how big is this barrel?
I don't. I think you said I said you got 2 packs of black powder last time. So
No, it was a big ass barrel, and then we found like 3 flower-sized bags
yeah.
after we used that. The first thing was a fucking nuke,
Mm-hmm.
which we now have again.
We do.
Yeah, yeah, bomb
Who's
another
carrying
city.
the nuke?
Let's
Shut
go
up,
find the nearest
Alex.
Sewers and bomb them.
Immediately go to the same city and just throw a bomb in the sewers.
Yeah. We can't fix it this time. So we gotta make this one count.
Oh, and I get all my rope back. Thank you, God. That motherfucker.
But you can blow Murdon up now.
And I get
yeah, I'll say you
Yeah,
get.
literally the only things
get
I
an
had at the start I
incense
still
stick
have.
back.
So
I'll say
I
you get
get-
two sizable.
I have my
sacks
arcane
of black
focus, I have
powder.
my steel mirror, and I have my clothes.
I get 10.
that were
I get
probably
2
stolen
extra
from
darts,
somewhere,
I get an
let's be
extra
real.
torch.
Well, I don't
Looking
know.
at, kitty?
I don't know if we just figured out how to disguise himself first, or if we just like stole some clothes off a laundry line.
Oh wait, how many rations do we have?
Okay, fine.
Whatever you started with.
Whatever we already, yeah, whatever you. Oh yeah, I don't know how many I started. I started with 10. I know.
I started with nothing.
I don't remember what I started out with.
Well, you keep the rations.
It was
you
probably
already have.
it was probably 10.
Okay, then I
So
have...
just add 10.
Okay, so I have 13.
I have
Jeez.
22.
Wait, I think I had more caltrops.
I've still got nothing.
Then
I think
give
I-
yourself more caltrops.
I think I had like 50 caltrops, and then I used like half of them.
I watched
somewhere.
an entire session of us being morons to get the starting gold. You can look at like your fucking background or whatever to see how many caltrops you had.
Oh.
Also, I saw where Cardnox got all those caltrops from. I had completely forgotten. It was
Oh,
that
yeah.
fucking gnome who like threw a bunch of caltrops on the road because he was scared of horses.
Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Great, we just scooped them up.
And we just scooped them up.
Your caltrops now.
Our
no,
caltrops now.
The training dummy for Sabbath is gone.
Oh, yeah.
Or no, wait.
Wait.
And
No,
just
the
use
training
Murdon's
dummy
corpse.
for Sabbath is gone.
No.
Just use Murdon's corpse.
Yeah.
And oh fuck, and 4 dragon meat steaks are gone.
F.
I fucked up.
Did you not have those in your inventory?
I kept a few in my saddlebags.
Oh.
Well, shit.
Did we not bring the pigs to out of Moontown?
I moved everything to my.
The pigs are in Moontown. Your horses, you did not bring to
Oh.
Moontown.
Well,
Wait, we haven't actually used our horses though,
Yes, you
have
did.
we? Since we got them back.
You did.
Okay, well then, fuck yeah, I
Yeah,
moved everything to
your
my
horses. You used your horses to go from
Shit.
from Lavin to Brian.
It's
Mhm.
fine. I didn't lose anything too important besides
I
that
just
training.
keep
dummy.
everything on me because I'm just.
Wait,
Oh
how
no!
many-
Wait, I would have moved the. No, I would have moved the dummy to the moon dimension because I was training Sabbath several times while I was there.
Fair point.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
that
that's
makes
still
sense to me.
So it's still in the moon dimension. Let's just say that's set up somewhere.
That makes sense
How
to me.
many dragon meat rations did we have?
I only had 4 left.
I haven't used like any of mine yet, so
I used one.
I didn't use any.
We know.
I only have one. I'm pretty sure I had more. How many do you have, Cardi?
How many do I have? Like 10.
10? Jesus.
I haven't used any of them. I'm just using normal rations. Just kind of sit there.
All right, let's go. So we got the barrel. Who's carrying
you like dragon brain rations, right? So yeah, so Yurig is definitely still dead.
Okay, Grant, what's in the barrel? Is it just like, is the barrel just full of those little flour bag-sized black powder things?
The barrel itself is full of black powder, but you're only able to get about 2 sacks worth of good black powder. The bottom half of it has had some water leak in, and it's sort of solidified, but the top half is still okay.
No, you can't use that argument because we already bombed a giant slime with it.
Yeah, I know, and I gave you about 2 bags last time.
Again, that is separate from the 2 or the 3 bags that we found. We found a giant barrel full. We like threw that. It was like a crate, I think. Actually, we threw the giant crate at the giant slime.
Yeah,
and blew it up. And then we found like 3 flour-sized bags that are separate afterward.
I still have 2 of them. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I definitely remember something like that, just because
we definitely threw a box of explosive powder to that fucking.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I thought that you just had one of the sacks.
No, we took the entire fucking box.
Okay. No, we cheesed the slime boss, and then after the slime, I was like, I'm gonna look for more, and you're like, okay, I'll give you like 2 or 3 bags.
All right. Well then, yeah, that's fine. I mean, you have a crate, and the crate itself is just full of black powder. Then, and then
just the powder, not a bunch of bags.
Yes.
How big is the crate?
Fuck man, I don't know, crate sized. Probably about maybe 2.5 feet by 2.5 feet cubed.
All right, who's carrying it?
Big enough where it wouldn't fit into a pocket of holding.
That's what I'm at. That's what I think.
That answers that question.
That does not answer that question. Who is carrying this?
It probably weigh upwards of like 50-60 pounds.
Do you think I had the strength for that? I'm a fucking twig.
Oh, I misheard. I thought you said it was big enough to fit in the pocket.
No, it was not.
No.
It's a fucking box.
No, that's unfortunate.
Nah.
We can carry it out and figure out what from there. I'm gonna at least carry it out of the dungeon.
Okay.
Me and Lasora can like. I don't know. That'd be a weird height difference.
I'm just gonna like levitate it out of help.
Ah, yes, that would make sense.
And fucking.
Well, I'm disappointed in you. You didn't do the Morrowind soundtrack. It's the best soundtrack of all the Elder Scrolls games.
It's not on Google Play Music, unfortunately.
It is. It's just under a different name.
No, it's not. What? You mean the Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind soundtrack, which I did add?
Elder Scrolls 3.
What the oh, is it really just called Elder Scrolls 3?
I actually don't remember. I just know I have it in one of my playlists.
I don't see it. You are crazy. You must have the Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind.
I don't know where it is. You know what? They fucking took it off.
Of course they did.
God damn it, Google Play.
Rip.
Kill myself. All right then. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, you have large crate and then 2 sacks.
Hell yeah.
Nice. We're gonna blow up so much shit.
Giant gelatinous cube to blow the fuck up.
Gelatinous cube is still here if you just want to blow him sky high again.
No, we running past that.
Remember us?
And we running past that robot.
We just run past. We run past with our middle fingers up in the air.
We literally speed run.
Do you guys want to stop and talk to the old
Nope.
squid?
Nah, fuck him.
Cardi, do you want to stop and talk to the old squid?
Does Cardi ever want to talk at all?
Between. Hold on, brain's not working.
Oh my god. Eat brain cheese.
Alex doesn't
kind
talk
of
to
word. I was like, oh, what's the word I'm looking for?
The brain cheese.
I want to talk to the old. Well, the whole party is like, You know what?
I mean, I don't mind.
Ask him though. That's the thing. I kind of already know what the fuck happened here.
You do.
Yeah, let's just leave.
So yeah, just go. I don't have anything to ask.
Get the hell out of here.
If I want to find out shit, I'll just come back here later.
Oh yeah, hey guys, guess what?
What?
The
Skinhead
fucking
Valley is
vacuum
no
cleaner's
longer
still
Skinhead
alive.
Valley.
Yes, we know.
Yeah.
May finally be cleansed of its title.
Holy shit, that's its name?
Yes.
That's the name of the. That's the name of the.
Oh shit, you know what? Since we have like 4 fucking months, we can detour that way to help them fix their fucking river. If we wanted to.
If we wanted to.
We could.
But I feel like Jackie has already
But
had
also remember that it's also like filled
no, I mean
with
we got
like...
plenty of time to putz around. I don't care.
Remember that the river is filled with a bunch of red dragons.
Oh right.
I mean, yeah, but we did fix it.
Yeah, we fixed it last time, so let's fix
But
it
these
again
people were so goddamn retarded, we just left.
We have a box of black powder. You just eat it at one of the baby dragons and watch the other ones fucking terror.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
I think the issue was just that the dragon shit was being redirected into the river by the Greyveil.
Yeah. So you blow up one of the dragons, the rest are gonna fucking leave.
You know,
actually,
alternatively, the rest are gonna get mad at us and come murder us.
Oh,
wait, if that's the case, I could just use stone shape.
What?
Make a dam?
That's a decent idea.
Yeah, to just make a dam.
So
down.
okay, well, 2 questions. One, when we get there, are we going to be like, hey, listen, you're going to need to stop relying on the kinespheres shortly? Or are we just going to fix the river and hope that they are less stupid once Murdon's... Well, he won't. Well, Murdon won't.
Yeah.
But the Greyveil probably will.
Yeah. I was about to say we could like predict like when we could just go into the town square and be like, I predict that the power will go out at this time on this day.
Do you remember when we were in that prison saving that little girl, Lasora? Yeah. And there was that fucking crazy dude screaming about Tiamat, and we're like, that dude's fucking crazy. And
he might be onto something.
Then Potted Plant Weird met Tiamat.
Yeah.
We would sound like that guy.
Yeah,
we don't want to sound like that guy.
That's true.
Don't want to sound like that guy.
That's true. So we just go there and we go and fix their problem.
Don't remember what my second. Oh yeah, one thing we could do, because honestly I'm stupid. We have both Quentin and Altor. Urik's fucked. But
oh yeah.
We could have them come back.
Like Cartmack still has his brain as rations, right? So
instead of waiting for Quentin to hire us, since Altor is there as well, I'm sure we could ask. I don't know if they would do it, but we could ask them to come here, since like they don't have to fear the Greyveil anymore, or at least not for right now. To just come and help us get our horses, since they already know where to get them and all that stuff.
Yeah, that could also work.
And like I said, Quentin would probably be down to use his gold to help construction in the moon dimension.
Mm-hmm.
But first, ogres.
Ogres.
Oh, we gotta find the ogres.
Yay, Balvolo again!
It is Balvolo again! Yay!
Yeah. Everyone's alive!
Everyone's alive!
Forever, because Hell Machine broke.
Yeah. Well, I mean, asshole people are alive forever because Hell Machine broke, which is why we're gonna eat Murdon's brain so he can't function as well when he's back in his zombie body.
I can also help my grandpappy.
Oh yeah, we get to eat his brain, and then Sydney gets to fucking Thanos snap him out of existence.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
All right, so all down to.
Because he's an asshole, so he's probably gonna come back because Hell Machine broke. But then he'll be a zombie, so we can just stop existing.
All down to help Skinhead Valley.
Might as well.
Those are words I never thought I would hear.
Lavin again. I mean, it didn't stop being Lavin, but
yeah, well, a large portion of it did.
I'd rather kill the gnome first, but.
I mean, we have 4 fucking months before we know where he is.
Yeah, let's go for it. Never mind. Yeah.
As long as we do not interfere with Greyveil affairs at all, Murdon's schedule probably won't change. And
right. So
he'll still be in Tweedle in 4 months.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if we can help these guys. I still vote chucking an explosive at a dragon, just to see what happens.
Oh, dear God.
That's going to kill one dragon and make the rest of them mad at us, and then they're going to die, Alex.
Alright. 2 ogres.
Also, they're red dragons, so they're either resistant or immune to fire. I forget which. But explosions are definitely fire damage.
Grant, which direction is ogre?
Like the ogre camp that you found.
Yes, the Chimichanga Empire.
It was slightly to the south. It was like a mile to the south.
Okay, it's out of our way, so we do have to come back here anyway. I'm gonna leave the fucking explosive barrel since we have to come back to it.
Fire damage.
Okay.
Shit. Okay, can't point Red Dragon. Oh, fuck, it has to be Red Dragons. God damn it.
All right.
You're journeying to the south to find that ogre camp.
Yeah, we're gonna look.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to where that ogre camp is/was.
All right.
And see what has become of it.
I'm gonna say roll me survival just because so much has changed. It's been like a couple hundred years, so you wouldn't be able to perfectly. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you find it.
Oh, sexy.
Holy shit, nice.
Nice.
So you
I lived in the woods for several months. Fight me.
You lead the party through kind of familiar woods. You recognize the landscape more than you recognize the trees. And you eventually come across what looks like it used to be a clearing. And here it's nothing but ruins. And as you look around, there are a couple sort of rotting and destroyed frames of homes, and everything else has been completely destroyed. But the one thing you do see that still stands strong is a statue. And it is a statue.
Oh my!
It's one of two things, and they're both great.
And it is a statue about 20 feet tall of an ogre holding a chimichanga high in the air, missing his thumb. And the statue has been mostly kind of crumbled away with time, but it is unmistakably
We need to go.
that
we need to
ogre.
see if there's like an engraving on this statue. There probably won't be, but if there is, we need to see it.
There is not. They're ogres. They don't know how to write.
It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
I love it.
Perfect.
It's actually surprisingly well done. Like, these ogres very much put a lot of thought into it.
Oh my!
This is a surprisingly good statue as far as trolls go.
Trolls?
Trolls?
Racist.
Sorry.
Is
Ogres.
anyone paying attention? It's me?
I'm paying attention.
None of us
Yeah,
have
it's
said
just me,
trolls at
Jackie.
all.
What are you fucking on? What is wrong with every one of you?
Hey,
Me and Jackie are the only sane
Listen,
ones.
Hey,
sorry.
y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. What's that?
I chalk it up to
No.
watching Trolls
No,
World
stop.
Tour.
No. Here's the thing. We need the rock lore on the statue.
Yes, what is it made of?
Fucking hell.
Yes. What is it made of, Grant?
I mean,
Judge their craftsmanship, Lasar.
Where did this particular rock come from?
it came from a mountain nearby because you're in a sort of mountainous area. So at least from what you can tell, it very much looks like they, like, sort of the hill that or the hilly mountain that the party stayed on during the fight where they sort of watched the Battle of Drugulosk. It seems like it's extremely likely that you would recognize this type of stone, that they just took a giant hunk of stone from that hill, dragged it back to camp, and then carved it into a statue.
That is how statues are made.
Yes,
That
it's
is how
not like they
statues
got
are made.
a fancy marble.
All right, Grant.
Brick or
Here's
something.
another question. What did they use to make the statue?
Rocks.
God.
They're ogres, so like it is still very much not the nicest statue you've ever seen. It looks
Smash a
pretty
bunch of
damn
rocks
shitty.
together.
It's
but-
nice for ogres.
Yeah, but for being very old and for being unknowingly constructed by ogres, it looks surprisingly good. But you can definitely reason from looking at it, they had either very few or no actual stone tools. They were mostly just using rocks to chip other rocks.
God.
Or maybe the
Alright.
skulls of people they didn't like.
Well,
Oh.
we've come to see. We've seen what we came to see. Now let's go back, grab that barrel, and let's go.
Yeah.
You accidentally created a religion.
Oh yes we did. I'm going to also, just while we're going, I'm gonna keep an eye out for a wagon or something to pull this fucking barrel or crate, excuse me, of
Okay.
black powder.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't see anything immediately. Alright, so you guys get back to Drugulosk, your black powder is still there, obviously. And you...
No wagon or anything here among these ruins.
No.
Shit.
Right.
There was a
No
black rock
cheese
in the water.
carts.
All right, be right back for just a second. I'm gonna refill my drink.
I may have fixed my sleep schedule, but I am still the dumb.
This is true.
I've also watched Trolls World Tour recently.
The fuck is that?
It's a movie.
That's the sequel to the DreamWorks Trolls movie, right? I don't know why that exists.
Yeah,
I have seen neither.
Oh yeah, same. Because I love myself.
Same.
Oh my god. The movies aren't that bad, honestly.
They're not that good, so they're not worth my time.
That's fair enough. I liked the first movie, personally, but... I mean, the second movie was okay.
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt because I just thought of the worst fucking pun that I've ever made in my entire life.
Oh no.
Guys, I have two 2.5 pound bags of
Grant,
Reese's.
your timing is perfect. I just thought of the worst fucking pun.
Oh,
okay, so I thought of how we can carry some of the black powder in the crate.
Oh no.
God.
We need to put it in the bag of scolding to make a literal F-bomb.
Oh my fucking god. But it's not. Oh my god. It's not that thing is not actually a bag of holding though, as we've established.
I'm aware.
Yeah, we put the.
I'm not actually suggesting it.
I know. I enjoy your
fun.
It's great. I love it. God, though. All right. So we leaving with the whole fucking crate of black powder.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is extremely important that we have this crate of black powder, just in case there are any wild slimes.
God.
All right, so we go into Skinhead Valley.
Okay, wait.
Prevent it from becoming as such. We can stop at Quesadilla on the way.
I think it might be better, just so that we don't weigh ourselves down on this fucking weeks-long travel with this giant fucking crate.
Take it to the moon dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
And also, should we ask Quentin and Altor, like, hey, can you get us our fucking horses and shit that you paid us for?
That might be a good idea.
Instead of just having to wait for current or like Material Plane U to hire us like he did normally. We should do that. I'll do that.
That'll probably be a good plan.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I will return to the moon dimension.
With what door?
I guess I could just use the trap door, unless there's another door somewhere in Druggy Lost.
I mean, do you still have the trap door? Or thought you?
It's down in the basement, but we've returned to Druggy Lost.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, there are doors in Druggy Lost, so.
Well, then yeah, I'll use a door.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you go back to Moontown, put the thing down. You can yell at
Quentin.
You put yourself on top.
I assume Altor's in here again,
yeah.
Right? Okay, yeah. Gentlemen.
I pet the kitty again.
Who says?
That is a good kitty.
Welcome back. I presume that the travel worked this time.
We created a chimichanga religion.
And Quentin says, "I noticed."
Just so quiet.
He says, "Have you seen outside?"
Outside.
Oh no.
He just sort of nods his head towards the door. And
what's Cookie doing?
Sure enough, behind the chimichanga stall, there is another.
I was wondering what that was.
Of an ogre holding a chimichanga above his head, missing a thumb.
You remembered that. You did not remember the pig pen.
Well, that's just a token.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I just literally threw that in.
That's incredible. Anyhow.
Amazing.
So, we think we are where we want to be, or when we want to be.
Fantastic.
So, 4 months from now in the material plane, you hire us, and you pay us, and we get our horses.
Precisely.
We kind of forgot our horses. So we were wondering.
I noticed.
Instead of where did you buy those horses? Where'd you get them from?
We got them from a stable in Alhos.
Fuck. Okay, so we gotta go to Alhos anyway.
He says, if you prefer, I can just give you the money that we use to get the horses, and you can get them from a different stable.
That would... I like our horses, though. Our horses are good. I'm attached to my horse. I am so attached, I never even named him.
Yeah, I think Weird's
sure.
name is because the one time he named something, it got him fucking weird looks. That, of course, being himself.
Yeah, in the first session, you had a moment where like Weirs was asking about how do you name a horse?
Yeah.
And we didn't realize you were talking in character, so we fucked up the moment.
Yeah. Oh god, I guess that.
Oh my god.
Whatever.
Quentin says,
but yeah, I'll take the...
It's in the past, future, time travel.
It's that some period of time.
He says, well, very well. I fear I don't have too much more available funds, but this should get you 4 horses. And he sets a bag of gold, or he kind of
if you go back to the material plane, you'll have all your... We seem to have gotten our belongings back from... We've kept all the stuff we had, but we also got our stuff back from, what we had at this time. So if you go back into the material plane, you should have whatever gold that you had at that point.
Yeah, like the
including
money
the gold.
Pay us and buy the horses.
Yeah.
He sort of thinks for a second, goes, interesting. Well, either way, I have this money now. It should be the same amount, although I will heed your advice and return to the material plane.
I will take all of the gold that he gives us and put it in the bag of Olding, just so it's in, or put it in either in the. I'll put it in Cardnox's like pockets.
Okay.
Just so that like it's in another dimension and it doesn't accidentally get overwritten.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So Cardnox add however much gold.
It is 1,000 gold.
Holy fuck.
Horses are not cheap. They're about 250 gold each.
These are some good goddamn... Yeah, math checks out there. These are some good goddamn horses.
That's a lot of fucking gold.
Yeah, horses are not
Let's go
too cheap.
gambling, boys!
There's a reason why y'all were stuck with pigs for a long time.
No, we were stuck with pigs because we got them from dwarves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, pigs are just as good.
No.
They're not, but...
Objectively incorrect. They taste better.
This is true.
That's also true, but they are very good companions.
Alright, so, yeah, Quentin sort of hands, he reaches into his own bag of holding and takes out the money. And he sort of nods his head and he makes his way towards the portal.
Oh yeah, and if you want to pay Brick the however much we owe him for the tavern.
He just sort of nods his head back at you and then walks through the portal.
Alright, let's follow him, why not? I went through this, well, I didn't go through this. Fuck it, I'm leaving.
Okay.
I don't think everyone else even went with me, I think it was just me.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, I think it was just you.
Oh wait, hang on. Dragon a crate, dragon the black powder crate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just put it somewhere so we don't forget. Like put it like.
Yeah,
the drugs.
let's-
So we have all the various things.
Yeah, just make it a separate crates, but you can put it by the drugs if you want.
Yeah, Lazora takes the crate.
Let's just have all the dangerous drugs together in one place.
Yes.
Good idea.
What are we going to
all the
do with all
dangerous
these
powders.
drugs?
Well, we'll figure something out, won't we?
Hold on, I got this.
What can a good aligned party do with all of these drugs?
Well, we can become a neutral aligned party.
There we go.
Perfect.
Alright, so now back through the portal, we're back in the material plane, and we're hoofing it to fucking Malvasuni.
I assume you also take the cat.
Oh yeah, the cat can now come with us.
We absolutely take cat.
Alright. So...
And Alex said BRB in the Discord in case everyone didn't see that.
Yeah, I saw it.
Alright,
Because his vocal cords are broken.
Alright, so... From... 1 second. This distance right here, there is no road, so you're going to travel at half speed. There was a road down here and like kind of following the river, but between these two areas there is no road. It's just fucking woods.
We're gonna make a pit. We're gonna go to Reno 911, Quesadilla, Malvasuni.
Okay.
So that is a long way until we find, and we will be going slow as fuck till we find a road. But it's okay because we have like 30 rations combined between me and. Hey, Sora, how many rations did you say you have?
13.
13. So that's you can have 17. So change it to 17, and I'll change mine.
Okay.
So we'll split them evenly between the 2 people that actually need to fucking eat.
Yeah, because it's true. Because Weir's had rations at this point.
Yeah.
No,
yeah. How many rations you have?
I did not. This was before I met Shaw, and I didn't have him.
Oh, that's.
Oh
right.
yeah.
And I didn't have any.
Good point. Yeah,
I started with an arcane focus and a steel mirror, and that's it.
Weir's was basically non-functional at this point.
What the hell's the mirror for?
I guess to check the disguise, pretty much.
Reflecting Nat 1 Eldritch Blast.
No, it's my mirror.
Yeah, that's his mirror.
How much
that's
does your mirror work?
That's the mirror he got from the cart that was flipped into the tree.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
God, I can't believe we don't have to meet Gar.
Yeah, like at this point, I would have had absolutely nothing.
Okay. Alright, so you guys set off. And we get to do all kinds of dumb road encounters, because this is going to be a little
I love road encounters.
Are we gonna have a third
on
card
foot, half speed, we're traveling roughly 10 miles a day, so we
you're not going too far. So I will time skip, and I'll say 4 days pass.
Okay, so -4 rations. Boop, 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 boop.
Yes. And you guys find yourselves right about here. Really not too much interesting stuff is occurring. Until sort of within the not really a trail, but within the path that you're taking, which seems to be a little less densely populated by trees and grass and things like that. A little easier to navigate. You see ahead of you there is a massive spider web.
Nope.
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 And it seems to almost create a tunnel.
I'm done with spiders.
Nope.
I will lose many days travel if it means we get to go around that.
Alright, let's go get that black powder real quick.
Oh yeah, I should have Greg make us another trap door.
Yeah, right now you can't really get to Moontown. And the spider webs, it seems to effectively create a funnel, in a sense that there is like a wall this way and a wall this way and then a tunnel like that.
We have a torch.
So that's the tunnel. So here is where the fuck we're going. We're gonna go that way.
All right.
We are
obviously
going
not drawing to scale, like the wall isn't 20 miles long, but that's...
I'm going as far around that as humanly fucking possible.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck that noise.
Okay. Yeah. Fucking level 7 party. Just spiders? Nope.
Fuck spiders. The last spider we saw destroyed a town.
Alright, yeah, good point. Very good point. So you guys make your way around the fucking spider wall, constantly saying the word nope as many times as possible as you get around it.
Correct.
I'm just imagining us sounding like the seagulls from Finding Nemo, but instead of flying, nope.
Nope. Alright, well, that was a fun road encounter.
What was that road encounter, Grant? Tell us.
We see a giant spider web.
Yeah.
You just really?
Yeah.
Just
Sure.
Spiders?
Spiders.
Okay.
All right.
That's all we know
With
about
a
it.
large amount of these road encounters, I'll read them and then it gives me an idea. I don't do the exact road encounter. I just go off of the idea that it gives me.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So you guys
This has like what 1,300 encounters, right?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I quite like it. So you guys wrap around the spider web wall and continue on your way for the rest of the day. And another 2 days pass before you eventually make it to the riverside. And as you finally get to the riverside, there is actually a path. It is somewhat traveled. It's not terribly traveled, but it looks like there is in fact a pathway here.
Yay, we get to travel a little quicker.
A road.
So you guys cross the river and you make your way up here. And as you're starting to get closer to town, you're still maybe about a day or two out. You notice something off far in the distance. This where you are currently is a plain biome. It's grassland. So there's sort of like very slight rolling hills, and you can see a pretty far distance. There aren't too many trees. And you look out far in the distance, and you see what looks like a village. Only from your map, and the fact that you have traveled around this area before, you haven't seen this village, and it doesn't seem like this village should exist on the map.
I wonder what it is.
Hmm.
Do we smell chimichangas in the air?
No.
Oh.
Let's pay him a visit.
Is it another illusion thing?
I hope not.
I also hope not.
Fuck Gar.
I mean, if it were a fucking, like a fucking heat illusion, I'd be able to see through it too.
No,
I just couldn't say that I could see through it at the time.
Yeah, you can see it.
I need to be right back.
Okay.
Sorry. That sounds like a you problem.
Okay, just no, don't leave me and Jackie alone. We'll do stupid shit. Alright, Jackie, turn me into chicken tenders.
Yeah, you obtain a wand of polymorph.
Alright, let's go. Come here, Lionel.
I get turned into a moose.
Yeah. A moose with luscious blonde hair.
Oh my god.
Oh dear god.
Twink moose.
Alright, so for all intents and purposes, you guys make your way towards the town, and the rest of the party
Hmm.
says no thank you.
Sure.
So as you kind of bound over these vast plains and you get to the town, something extremely off about this place. It is in fact an intact town. Only from what you can tell, it's not. Where you look at it and you see the buildings, but then they seem to kind of shimmer and fade almost out of existence, and then they fade back in.
Well,
not as if it were an illusion. Like you've seen your fair share of illusions, and it doesn't seem like
good. The fucking world's broke
or some shit like that.
World machine broke.
More seems like these are ghostly in the best way I can explain it.
Time stream broke. We did it. We ruined everything. All right, high five, boys.
Fucking story we fucking performed a story marker skip, and now our save is corrupted.
You right. If I do a detect magic, can I get a what the fuck in the chat?
Yes, it is necromancy.
Cool.
They trying to raise houses?
We got ghost houses. Just the houses.
And
see, many years ago, this house died.
Yeah.
Bob the Necromancer. Can we fix it? Yes, he can.
Yes, we can.
Kind of.
Fucking Bob the Necromancer. That sounds like a great character.
Can we raise it?
Yes, we can.
God damn, why didn't I think of that? I love that idea. Jesus Christ.
Necro builder.
So
Necro builder.
shut the fuck up.
God. Anyway.
So, I presume you're. Are you like in the town at this point, or are you still kind of outside?
Like, I'm going in. I'm not a bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come with.
So as you go in, it seems like a very small village, about 5 or 6 different houses. There's a well in the middle. There's like a bell on top of the well, sort of like what looks like a town gathering place. And this place notably seems very old. None of the architecture seems up to date. It doesn't really look like the ogre tribe town that you saw either, Lionel. It looks different. And as you're standing in this town, you begin to hear whispers. Entirely incomprehensible. You can't tell what they are. But you just, in your mind, you hear whispering. I need to check something real quick. All right. Yeah, so they begin to form into words, which you would recognize as Orcish, but you don't understand what they're saying.
God.
Hi, Alex. Welcome back.
Hey, Alex, we're going into our save is corrupted, and now there's a village popping in and out of existence. You coming in with us?
What the fuck?
That's a yes.
Yeah, I'll do it. I want to see what the fuck's going on. Yeah, what the hell is going on?
You don't happen to speak Orcish, do you?
I can comprehend. I can read all languages, so I can't speak all languages.
Okay, well,
Oh,
damn.
nice.
So Cardinox, you also see, I'm gonna have to fucking say this same goddamn thing when Sydney gets back. You see
Ghost houses. It's necromantic magic. I've identified that much.
Bob the Necromancer. Can we fix it? Yes.
way
Houses
off,
are
way
popping
off
in
in
and
the
out of
distance,
existence, and we hear Orcish.
way off in the distance, there's a village that isn't on the map that shouldn't exist. As you get closer, the houses are kind of like fading and shimmering almost in and out of existence. And not like they're completely disappearing, more like they're changing in opacity, where they kind of go like in a more of ethereal form versus more of a like what looks like a solid form.
Oh my god, it's a literal ghost town.
Yep.
You brought the houses back from the dead.
Necrobuilder. All right, so
Bob the necromancer.
can we touch the houses?
So as you attempt to touch the house, it seems like the more as they fade, sort of maybe on like a 10-second timer as they kind of pulse from more solid to more transparent. The more solid that they appear, the more solid that they feel. So if they are, if they seem to be entirely opaque, it feels like you're touching a wooden house. But as it begins to fade into transparency, your hand feels like it's almost in like a slime, or it's like saran wrap, I guess would be the best way I can explain it, where it feels flexible, like you can push through it.
What the fuck?
Like this, though. I don't like this.
I don't want to be here.
Too bad we're here.
Grant, say it.
God damn it. Lasora, you're not near the party, sorry.
Alright, great. So I vote. Is there anything that looks important here to us?
Yeah, Sydney, I like explaining chats. We don't have to talk.
Thank you. Yeah, I've had to explain this twice already.
The fuck did you guys do?
Went to
We
the
didn't do
place.
anything.
I'm explaining in the chat. Give me 5 seconds.
Yeah. I'll say roll investigation.
Ah, shit. If someone has better investigation than me, please roll.
I don't even know what my investigation is.
We have what now? Investigation?
I have like a +3.
What's my investigation?
It's more than my
Plus
-1. Well,
Still
You
less
guys
than your
suck.
roll, though.
we all okay. There we
Finally.
go.
Cardnox
Cardnox
rolled
got
Okay.
some.
Finally.
All right, so searching around this place, Cardi, you find really what you can only describe as remnants of a war. But it seems again very odd, as if something had just stopped it. And as you search around and search inside of these houses, and these houses are all furnished and things like that as well, you start to see signs of struggle. And as you kind of search around and you feel into the dirt, underneath this tall grass, you do find rusted weapons and even some bones.
Jesus.
But it seems really like there was no winner here. It doesn't seem like whatever they were fighting for, anybody was victorious. It doesn't seem like really anything happened. It really seems like at some point during this fight, everything just stopped. To the point where, like, you even uncover at some point a skeleton, his arm raised up as if he is mid-swing with a hammer, where he just fell over on the spot.
What are these weapons made of?
That's not supposed to happen.
What the hell was that accent?
I don't know.
God only knows.
What are the weapons made of?
Fuck me, I actually don't know.
Just say any weapon material.
I think I'm
It's
gonna go with
Orcish.
iron. It is definitely a Lasora will be able to recognize. It's Orcish. I'm gonna go with iron. Orcs nowadays use different materials, but this is very clearly old. And these weapons are in fact iron.
But so they're rusted to hell, but they're still iron.
Yes.
Into the putting them in the bag of holding would just make them rust further. Actually, there's no moisture in the bag of holding, is there?
No, but if there's moisture on the iron at all, then it will continue the rusting process.
That's in the dirt.
Yes.
I want to take these with us and give them to the weaponsmith. Hey, here's some free iron.
What can you do with rusty iron, though?
I mean, you have bags of holding as well.
Yeah, Alex, take all the weapons and put them in the jacket. Since it is no longer full of drugs.
Yeah, I'll just show as many of these fucking.
But rusted iron is still fucking iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get
clear the
rust as much iron as I can, and I'll just keep.
And just smelt it down and make it new.
Yeah.
Assuming you guys are going to continue doing this, just say you have 8 scrap iron.
Okay. Alex, 8 scrap iron.
We'll just say that, just so.
And Alex, you
I have 7 hammers, 6 sickles, yada yada yada.
You added the 1,000 gold, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Why is it that the first 2 weapons I thought of was a hammer and a sickle?
Campaign's about communism.
Alright,
So is that 8 scrap each, or just 8 scrap total?
No, just for Alex.
Okay.
He's keeping
he's just holding
on to I'm the designated fucking...
Oh yeah, here, add another one to that, because I have a rusty-ass iron sword that I don't know where I got it from, but I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
So
I think
make
you held
it
on
9
to that because you wanted to give a certain paladin hepatitis.
Well, we haven't seen him yet, so...
and you're not
hopefully
going to.
we never fucking will.
Oh god,
please do not.
Do not even reference that motherfucker.
God.
Alright, so... Now... My ass. Onward.
Oh, my ass.
Let's leave the village.
Let's go for this fucking little ghost town, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not deal with that. No,
let's
sir.
go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
There doesn't seem to be, for lack of a not meta thing, there doesn't seem to be something that obviously says there is a quest here to do. But it very much stands out as something extremely odd to all of you that you haven't really seen before.
Alright, then.
God, we fix the tear in the sky when we create save game corruption.
Okay. So you guys
on to Reno.
All right. Let's go ahead and take one more ration out, and you guys arrive in Relish.
Yay! Sora, in case you haven't been keeping track, we should both have 10 rations now.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys arrive in town. I don't care enough to pull up a map for the town, but it's a fairly small town. You want to do anything here, or are you just stopping to get food?
I mean, we don't even really need rations until we get up to Quesadilla.
Okay.
But I mean, what time is it? What time do we arrive?
You arrive probably midday.
Yeah, we can spend the day here if we want. With all the gold we have to spend, I got 25. Zora's got 14.
I got 45.
Let's go gamble.
God, no.
1,100.
God damn it! That's been on my to-do list of things to work on, which I have not worked on. So
a gambling system.
God damn it, Grant.
I'm in the process of writing a whole new fucking campaign.
How dare you? Not prioritize gambling over your new story.
Honestly.
Get your priorities straight, Grant.
So you can go with the, what did I do last time? You roll 3d6, and then they roll 3d6, and whoever rolls higher wins.
Mm-hmm.
It was, I don't know.
Lasora is not gambling away her money. Fuck you guys.
I'm dexterous as fuck. Let's go 5-finger fillet if anyone's playing that.
Oh god.
You know what? Sure, you find an orc playing, happily challenging people to 5-finger fillet.
An orc or a half orc?
Half orc.
Last time I gambled with an ogre, it didn't end well. But fuck it.
Well, this is not an ogre. This is an orc.
Wait, when did you gamble with an ogre?
Half orc. Sorry, not ogre.
When did you gamble with a half orc?
Remember when I went and got a performance enhancing potion and I basically caught on fire and I still lost?
Oh, it's Tovarax.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
dexterous as fuck. Let's go.
Yeah, this this orc is sitting on the table and he has a meat cleaver.
Excuse me?
Yes.
How the fuck do you play Five Finger Fillet with a meat cleaver?
Very carefully. So,
Lasora is on the scene to.
I don't want to do this anymore. I like my fingers. Let's just get some food and go to sleep.
God,
as the half orc notices that you have interest in it, he sort of notions you over and he goes,
"No, hell no."
Okay, so Grant. Grant, I'm not going to, but I have a question.
Yes.
If Weirs were to like cut his finger off, could he fix it with mending?
That would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense. Assuming it fell within the domain of mending, so like the size and whatnot.
Yeah, mending is like a foot, like cube, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, which like if it's a finger, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He can get his whole ass hand off.
Good to know. I'm still not like going to because if I cut my hand off and there's no blood, that'll be weird. But so that's
you can just say it's a prosthetic hand.
The half orc
he's a prosthetic everything, Sydney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, but he could say it's a prosthetic
and so therefore it wouldn't be a lie.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a lie.
Oh yeah.
Half orc still says, "Hey, blonde boy, come over here."
Oh yeah, come over there.
He says, "I saw you looking at the table. You want to play, don't you?"
I did until I saw you were using a meat cleaver.
Well, of course you want to play. Well, you've never played true orcish Five Finger Fillet, then.
Don't give it.
I have not.
Don't
I don't think I want to.
Pressure.
He says, "Well, it's quite a bit more fun, you see." And he picks up the cleaver and he spins it around on his hand, and he puts his hand down, kind of like on one side over here, and then takes the meat cleaver on the other side and just chop, 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 chop.
God and fucking
don't give it to peer pressure.
And then he takes his hand and kind of waves and goes, "Oh, you try."
I'm good, thank you.
What are you, a bitch?
Yes.
And he sort of stands up and goes, "Hear that, everyone? This here blonde elf is a bitch!"
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but a meat cleaver will cut my fucking fingers off. Thanks.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, he's right. It's true.
It's true.
That will happen.
And also, you kind of need your fingers to do things.
Can't fix that with mending.
Nope.
Flex tape can't fix that.
It's a lot of damage.
I'm not high enough level for gradient restoration yet.
Look at you fucking squishy organics. That's a level 5 spell, so at level 9.
Yeah, level 9.
Oh, we're not that far off then.
Yeah,
well, in that case,
no, that's not what I meant.
You just gotta get yourself a bag of colding so it can be an ice box for your hand.
Oh my fucking god.
Which is actually one of the things that I had in my list, obviously.
Oh my god.
My favorite thing about Moon Dimension is that we don't have to pay to stay in inns anymore. We can just fucking go to an inn and use their goddamn door.
That's true.
Yeah.
So the bag of cooling is just a cooler.
What other?
My actual bag of colding was allowed you to cast Cone of Cold. So like you open up the bag, and whenever you open up the bag, it casts Cone of Cold at whatever it's pointed at. But then it's it's basically a freezer bag of holding. You just have to be careful. So like if you're trying to put something in it, you open it, you just get blasted with frost right in your face. I have a lot of dumb bags.
You try to access your storage and you fucking die.
Yeah. But my healing potion's in the bag of colding. I have 3 hit.
Hey, if you survive,
bag of holding puns. What do you guys think a bag of molding would be?
Guys.
I have that one.
What?
Healing potion popsicles.
Oh my god. How are you gonna get it out
Hang
of the
on,
glass?
I'm going to slowly, over the course of about 2 minutes, replenish health.
How are you gonna get it out of the glass, though?
Unless you're one of those crazy people who just bites into their popsicle and chews it.
Oh god, it hurts my teeth thinking
If
about
people
that.
bite ice cream or psychopaths.
My gums.
I can kind of do that if I can get it like back to my
acceptable time
molars.
to
I
bite
can't
ice
bite it with
cream.
my front teeth.
Like,
Yeah.
the only acceptable time to bite ice cream is when it's in sandwich or cake form.
Mm-hmm.
Or if there's
Even
like a
in
chocolate,
sandwich,
like
I just kind of like bite into the cookie and then just tear off the ice cream.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, that's true.
I don't really chomp into it. But yeah, let's fucking stay here for the night, and by stay here, I mean use their door to go to the moon dimension and stay there for the night.
That's smart.
And when I go back to the moon dimension, do you think, Grant?
Yeah.
Could I get Brick to make me a folding trapdoor, something that will fit in the bag of holding, but like can unfold? Like it's got hinges so it can get folded up. Something that'll fit in the bag of holding.
That would be more of a magical item and not as much of a built item.
I'm thinking it could work, but it would be thick. I will ask Melvin if he can do something like that.
Melvin, who's currently
Maybe they could work together.
Who's currently is in the process of, or who already has all of his stuff, thankfully, because if he didn't, then he would be fucking lost by now. But Melvin, who's in the process of unpacking things into a currently non-existent shop, sort of jumps and turns around when he sees you. Goes, "Oh, yes, hello.
Hello, how you getting on here?
Oh, getting on pretty well, I think. Got all my stuff over here. I think Brick's building me a shop.
I'm excited to see what it'll look like.
Oh, me too. It'll be very cool.
I have a question for you.
I have many questions.
Actually, before I possibly embarrass myself in character, do we know if he actually is capable of making magical items, or if he just finds shit and sells it?
A lot of the stuff that he has given you, he found it and sold it, but he is capable of making items. You don't know how good he is at it, but you know he is capable of doing it.
So, I need a magical item, and I'm wondering if you can possibly help me make it.
Make it? Right, yes. Definitely.
He's full of shit. He's never made a magic item in his goddamn life. Hang on.
He's never made a magic item in his goddamn life.
He has made magical items before, but you could tell he's not very good at it. It seems like he probably outsources most of his magical item creation.
So, what I'm thinking is a trapdoor, and it's got like a little sort of frame, so it actually functions as a trapdoor. Brick made me one. You may have seen it. But I want one that can sort of fold up or shrink or something so that it could fit in a bag of holding. So I could have a basically portable trapdoor so I can access this dimension from anywhere.
He sort of thinks for a second and scratches his big ass bushy mustache. And he says, I got it! And he says, well, what about like a foldable boat, but a trapdoor?
That's what I was thinking, actually.
And he says, oh, I could definitely do that. I know exactly what I'm doing. I can do that without a problem.
Sure he does.
I'm worried.
I don't trust.
I'm a bit worried too. I always come back to the goddamn foldable boat.
Listen. It's one of Grant's NPCs. They know how to make a foldable boat.
I just said he always comes back to the fucking foldable boat.
I love the foldable boat.
He does love the foldable boat.
I'm not going to give any of you a
fact.
foldable boat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
a foldable trapdoor isn't really going to be that devastating. You might be able to like throw it up and maybe drop it on one guy's head, but it's not going to change in mass. It's still going to weigh the same amount. It basically just you say a word and it turns into a flat trapdoor.
Here's a question, Grant. Would that trapdoor have to be on the ground, or would just the fact that it is a functioning door, like, could I just basically create a floating portal? Like, if I'm holding it up, would it just be? Would I be holding a portal?
You would be holding a portal.
Okay, so what you're saying is, I could hold the trapdoor, I could use the key on it and open it, and then fucking slam dunk someone into the moon dimension like SpongeBob closing Doodle Bob inside that book.
Yes, but then if that's an enemy, then they are now in the moon dimension.
I mean, yes, obviously, but it's good to know I can do this.
Yeah. And yeah, like there's only one way in and one way out, so it's not like you can just have a separate portal directly to a prison cell or anything like that.
I know. I know.
But yes, that is in theory something you could do.
Okay, good to know.
If you just got like really annoyed with Weirs or something like that, and you just wanted to lock it in the fucking moon dimension.
Alright, Weirs, time out.
The other, so I'll think of a price for that. Like Melvin says, I'll get started on that. I don't know what it will cost yet. Shouldn't be too bad. I'll let you know.
Thank you.
And he damn near immediately grabs a bag and then just runs through the portal.
All right. He's gonna be a bit surprised where he comes out.
But mechanically,
as a matter of fact, after he walks through, I'm just gonna kind of watch the portal because I feel like he's gonna come back and be like, "Where am I?"
No, he doesn't come back through.
All right, well then, fuck. I'm gonna train Sabby a bit.
Okay.
Zoop.
Speaking of which, doing under my bed. Come over here and give me love.
Pet that cat.
Pet that cat.
Pet the cat. Pet the cat.
Pet does not seem to be in the mood for pet. Sabbath, giveth me thou snoogles.
Rihanna sounded nice.
6 stones may break my bones, but a meekly roll cut my fingers off.
I am not wrong.
So
you aren't?
The other thing I would say mechanically with a folding trap door is if it is folded, then that technically counts as the door being destroyed. Which you do not know what happens, and I do. So, yeah.
Well, we can, I'm going to assume you won't make it something extremely fucked like, oh, if you go through there, you get sucked into the goddamn.
No, I mean, I'm not going to, like, kill your character, but it will be something impactful. I will tell you that.
We can test it. We'll
There's
throw
the
a
cat.
fucking, I don't know, we'll throw a rat in there.
I have located a kitty.
How good am I at training Sabbath? What was I training him last time? I think,
Breathing fire.
Yeah, using the
oh
fire
yeah,
ball.
he can breathe fucking fire now. I forgot about that. Hey Grant, what did you say his attack was with that?
It's effectively a burning hands, which is
So burning
3d6.
But what's the DC?
Fuck. Probably 13.
Yeah, what levels? I assume it's just the equivalent of a first level spell slot.
Yeah, I'll say DC 13.
Okay, so DC 13.
Why are you such a good fucking cat?
Because he's a cat.
Love you.
I love him too.
3d6.
I hate that the camera fucks up every so often.
3d6 plus nothing, I assume.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, that's how burning hands works.
3d6 fire. Saving throw is... What kind of saving throw is it? It is
Dex.
dexterity. DC flat 13. Half damage on save. Fire breath. All right, he now has that attack.
Yeah, and he gets I don't know, 2 charges of it.
Jesus Christ! Good thing we got that out of the way for a test.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have to roll to hit with it.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Okay, well, I just did the.
Yeah.
Oh, is there a way to set up an attack? Is there a way to set up an attack so you don't even roll to hit? It just goes straight damage.
Yeah, that's how mine works.
Oh yeah, just uncheck attack. That would make sense.
Yep.
Okay, let me try it again.
Fucking cat goes from the sweetest, snoogliest cat in the world to if you touch me once more, I will chomp your goddamn hand off.
That's what all cats are.
Yeah. I love him so much.
Alrighty, tidy. So, I trained Sabbath to use his fire breath a little more, like on, again with like either a voice command from me or a gesture.
Did you already roll animal handling?
Yeah, 14.
Okay. Yeah, he's getting there. Still not 100% perfect, to the point where if you try to use it in combat, then I'm gonna like roll for it to see if it succeeds. But he's getting there.
Okay.
All right.
And then we get some food. We sleep. In the morning.
Okay.
We come back to
Gotcha.
the material plane.
Yeah, the inn special tonight is pretzels.
Fuck, I want a pretzel.
I also want. I have a pretzel actually. Dude, that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna make homemade pretzels. That sounds great.
You ever have a pizza pretzel?
Yeah, I think so.
They're very fucking good.
Sounds pretty fucking good.
With some marinara sauce.
Sounds pretty fucking good.
Fuck, I'm making myself hungry. Let's play the game. Get mind off of food.
Alright, so...
Yeah, I did the same thing last night. When I was playing Persona 5, and like the characters had ramen, I was like, shit, now I want noodles. Japanese noodles, Italian noodles, I don't care. I need noodles in my face.
You look like I just offended your family because I touched your butt. Okay.
Alright, up to quesadilla. Hopefully they have quesadillas.
Okay. Alright, so you guys head out of town, and it's a little bit less than a day's travel to Quesadilla. So you guys head out in the morning, and you arrive in probably about 9 p.m.
They don't. Oh, it was only a day's travel.
Yeah, I mean it's.
Don't even need a ration. Great.
How far can you go in a day? Yeah, it was like 25 miles. You can go 20 miles in a day, so it was like a little over a day's travel, but you just powered through it.
Okay. Hell yeah, food.
Yep. So you guys consume food in town.
Consume.
Sec.
This town is a bit bigger. This town is fucking fancy.
Ooh.
This is like probably one of the fanciest towns that you've been in. Everything is very, very ornate. Most things are made out of like quartz.
Ooh.
Ooh, fancy.
And as you look around this town, it's since it is a little bit more sizable. It really is. Rello is a lot more basically like a village. But as you search around Quace, it is pretty damn big. And the big thing you notice is there are like 10 chimichanga stores.
Oh my
They are
god.
everywhere.
Oh yeah, I assume the population
they're like
of this town.
God.
The old Starbucks.
Yeah.
What have we done?
We have changed the world for the better.
Oh,
And like very clearly, all of pretty much every single person you see on the street has a chimichanga. Again, it's
I assume tonight's tavern special is chimichangas.
Of course it is.
We are going to eat chimichangas.
It is queso covered chimichangas because you are in queso town.
Okay, question. Do these chimichangas taste as good as cookies?
No. Cookies are the OG.
I should tell Cookie about this place. Okay, so for tonight, since we're staying the night here, we're staying that in the Moon Dimension, but this is where we're using the door.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the Moon Dimension.
All right.
Also, how do you pronounce this place? Case? Quace. Okay.
Quace.
Cat, are you fucking kidding me? I so much as mention queso and you stare at me?
Jesus Christ.
You have a problem.
He's addicted.
Oh no, the cat's addicted to quesadillas.
Queso. Just queso.
Just queso?
Yeah, it's the queso
just
cheese
queso.
sauce.
Yeah,
Just queso.
Fucking next year when we celebrate his gotcha day, I'm just gonna order like a giant thing of queso without any peppers in it and just give it to the cat.
Can cats eat queso?
It's just milk. Like I mean,
yeah, but cats are like lactose intolerant.
Yeah, cats are like
they can't actually drink milk.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's actually bad for cats to drink more than like a very, very small amount of milk.
Oh, it's a good thing I gave him a very, very small amount of queso.
I love this whole ass article. Can cats eat cheese?
Oh, okay, so that's what queso is. I'm dumb.
Queso is in fact Spanish for cheese.
Amazing.
Love you.
I love him too. He's baby.
So baby.
Fucking good.
Okay, so to the Moon Dimension.
Nibbling on my finger.
Dummy.
This is
right.
northwest. Okay, northwest.
Show us cat.
Show us Moon.
All right, you go to.
But also show us cat.
Okay.
God damn it! The camera keeps on fucking up. I'm sad.
Well,
It's not fucking up. I'm leaning down.
I assume that's not what she means, Grant.
I mean, she says it's fucking up every single time I lean down.
I've noticed that too, but I'm still assuming that's not what she means.
All right, and the camera's working now. You have the goodest fucking cat in the world.
Oh my god, cat.
he's just he's looking forward, so I just put my phone like upside down in front of him.
I want to pet this cat.
He looks grumpy there.
Who's softer, Sabbath or Simba?
I don't know. Sabbath is pretty fucking soft.
But Simba is like...
Simba is a very soft kitty.
Every single person that has ever petted her said that she is the softest cat they have ever pet.
Yeah, I don't remember how soft she was, but she was a very soft kitty. Sabbath continually gets softer every single day. Because when we got him, he really wasn't too soft. His fur was a little wiry, and now that he has like really good food and he gets brushed and all that kind of stuff, he is a soft fucking cat.
Well, now I need to pet this cat again to compare for science.
Soft.
I love this cat. All right. Anyway, so yeah.
I'm going up to Cookie's stand.
Okay. Cookie says,
Cookie.
Oh yeah, welcome back. What can I do for you on this fine day?
It's more what I can do for you.
What else can you do for me? I got this beautiful place selling all the chimichangas I could ever desire.
What if you could sell a bit more than that?
What do you mean?
There's a town about a few days travel northwest of how many days it was
about a week.
Yeah, about a week's travel northwest of where you come out of the portal now. There's a little town. They like chimichangas are everywhere. There are like 10 shops and stands selling chimichangas. None of them are as good as yours.
Mm-hmm.
It's honey, I know.
Yeah, it's like how Lavin was with the drugs, but it's chimichangas.
Please tell me you said that in character.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. So I just figured I'd tell you if you ever want to go revisit the material plane, find a place to sell some chimichangas there. That's the place.
Kitty in my lap.
Oh, kitty!
Point the camera down. I want to see the kitty. Oh my god!
Kitty! Holy shit! Dude,
I must see cat.
Sydney, you missed cat.
I know because my fucking camera fucked up again.
Come here. That'd be sassy.
The camera fucked up just like before you, like baby went into your lap.
I mean, he didn't go into my lap. I picked him up. He doesn't like to be in my lap.
Nah.
Yeah, I honestly, I might just fucking buy like a $20 webcam just to point at the cat.
Just get a webcam to point at the cat.
Get the one you got me.
You chomping on my arm. See how he is.
Crunch.
You are delicious.
Crunch.
No problem.
I'm talking to Cookie in this game.
Sorry, cat's yelling at me. Cat is snuggling up against my feet, but then I go to pet him and then he tries to claw at me.
He's dumb. That's how all cats
so
be.
dumb and stupid and
That's how
dumb.
cats work.
Alright. Cookie says, oh honey, I know. I know my chimichangas are better than theirs, but you know, I can't just take over the economy with chimichangas, right?
Oh, that attitude.
I don't want to turn into like a chimichanga Murdon or anything like that.
That's when you put it that way, I get your point.
Before Cookie becomes the villain of the new storyline.
No, I like him too much.
Yeah, Cookie is great.
We died before we tried to.
I'd join the dark side if it had. Join the dark side. We have chimichangas.
Oh my god.
God damn it! I want chimichangas.
Every week now. This is your fault.
Get some fucking chimichangas then.
Alright, well, you know what? I have money and I want chimichangas, therefore I'm ordering chimichangas.
Of course you are. Anyway.
God, having money is so
I'm
nice.
here another night, so that means more training.
Okay.
That's less good.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I've made no progress.
Yeah.
Great. All right. Sleep back to Overworld, back to traveling to non-Skinhead Valley.
Hold on.
No.
I'm ordering chimichangas.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go piss anyway.
Okay.
God.
Oh,
Octo!
Ha!
Have you heard of, like, a fan-made show called Origin of the Meta Knight?
I don't know. I'm scared now.
No, you have to. We gotta watch it. We gotta watch it.
I'm scared.
No, we have to watch it. Not now, but like later.
See, whenever someone tells me I need to watch something, it's either really good or so bad it's good.
It's so bad it's good.
I was afraid of that.
like here's the thing. Okay, so this is a fan-made show about Meta Knight.
Oh god.
It's 3D.
I can't do this.
Don't eat my fucking laptop charger.
I can't do this for you. I can't. I heard 3D, I just can't. Nope.
No, we have to watch it.
Maybe later.
No, we have to watch
later.
it later. That's what I mean, later.
I'm scared.
No, I love you so motherfucking much.
It's so good though, Octo. It's so good.
If I die, you're paying for my funeral.
That's fair.
It's on you.
Like, oh, how do I explain it?
Don't explain anything. I just need to see it.
Right.
I'll take away the magic if you explain it.
That's fair.
I need to like die in one hit.
Yeah. One hit KO. Combo.
I stubbed my toe so fucking bad.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Also, it's only 5 episodes, so it's not that bad.
Would it make you feel better to know that my toes are protected by a soft cat?
Cat. So baby. Love your fucking cat.
This fucking cat, like, he's sitting away from me. Like, he's sitting facing away from me. But then when he wants to turn towards me, he doesn't turn his head around. He does this. What are you doing? I love you so much. You're a fucking idiot.
You're a fucking idiot. All cats are a bit of idiots, honestly.
Where are my scissors? There are my scissors.
Why do you need scissors?
Cat?
Kill myself.
Tell me how that goes.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Have a nice day.
I'm almost done this stupid.
I'm eating some pretzels that went stale because I got high and just left the bag wide open.
Oh my
overnight.
god. I'm gonna try and work on this art.
Art.
Oh, do you want to see a preview?
Yes. The answer is always yes.
All right.
I probably shouldn't order chimichangas until we're almost done with D&D, shouldn't I?
Order it now. You're an adult.
Yeah.
So perfect.
Oh my god, it's Spiro.
It's Spiro.
He's such a good boy.
He is such a good boy. I love him.
He's a baby.
I love him too.
He's smiling.
Yeah.
Oh. That fucking hurt. Fine. You wanna claw something, you can claw your toy, you little bastard.
God, I posted it, but someone on Twitter did that 6-panel thing. Here it is. I found it immediately. This is the only correct version of the 6 different characters.
Oh, I think I know exactly. Yep, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Yep.
That's the only correct way.
Mm-hmm.
And who the fuck is that? The answer may surprise
Wait,
you.
they're missing old Zuko.
Well, yeah, but that wasn't in the original series, so fuck it.
I mean, fair. But he's still a thing.
Trying to get Sabbath's aggression out, so he claws this fucking feather instead of my goddamn hand.
Alright, so back to come on, D&D.
Sorry,
We've accomplished very little this session.
Grant, come
on. Alright. Okay.
We should probably accomplish some this session, yeah.
God damn it. Cat wants me to keep playing with him. Hold on.
We don't. That's unfortunate.
That is irrelevant.
There we go. I will sit on the wand so he can attack it while I DM. There you go, Sabbath. Knock yourself out.
Just like get a really long rope, tie a feather in it,
to hang yourself with.
Yeah.
Or that. You can do that too, I guess.
God.
Okay.
That's like a turn.
So Were you trying to convince Cookie to just go like start a chimichanga?
No, I heard him say chimichanga Murdon, and I'm like, yeah, fair, and then just went to Green Sabbath.
Okay.
And we slept.
Okay. All right. So you guys heading back to normal world?
Yeah, we're continuing to non-Skinhead Valley.
Okay.
It's so weird not seeing Skinhead Valley there.
I know. All right.
Let's see, how many days travel is this? That's about 230 divided by 20. That's about 12 days of travel.
Fucking cat just jumped sideways.
Cat,
Good.
you're dumb.
Like he just turned his entire body 90 degrees and then jumped.
What a dumb baby.
So y'all ever heard of Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this cat is too much of a distraction.
We need like a fucking cat-proof like room for you to play D&D in.
Okay. So you guys head out, and give me a second because I'm trying to find a good.
Road encounter is good.
Yeah.
The fucking ogres.
So good.
Oh, my toe. Fuck.
Good?
No. Stubbed my toe, therefore I crave death.
Jesus.
Fair enough.
Mana.
Okay.
Do 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 do.
Mana.
Do 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 do.
Mana.
Do 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 do.
Alright, so you guys travel about 2 days past, nothing terribly eventful happens, so you make your way up to right about here.
Wait, how many days?
2 days.
Okay. 2 rations, yeah.
Yes. And on the 3rd day, right as night is beginning to fall, you come upon a bridge. And this bridge is a rope bridge, and it seems to be the only way across the river. Where you are right now, the river is, you're on sort of like a higher up hill. The river has cut its way into the hillside. It's probably about 20 feet down, and it's pretty rough water. And it seems like the only way across this is really not a very well-traveled path, because it's like the only fucking thing up here is Malvasuni. And that's about it. Like the main road down from Madalaria is in a different direction. So it's just this rope bridge. It looks very rickety. It's already missing some of the wooden flooring pieces, already beginning to rot away.
Oh, wonderful.
The bridge itself is about 30, I'll say 35 feet long.
Oh, goody.
This would be a problem if we didn't have dimensional door.
What the fuck did you just say, Squidward?
What the fuck did you say, Squidward?
Right.
He said if we didn't have Dimension Door.
At least someone fucking understood me for once.
I understood you, but you
I know, it was weird. It was supposed to be weird. Shut up. I thought my brain is like the viscosity.
I did that on purpose.
My brain is viscosity of soup right now. What the fuck do you want from me, coherency?
Alright, anyways, we dimension door across the bridge.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright then. Well, that was easy.
Wait, what about Sabby?
Levitate.
Yeah.
Levitate the cat! Levitate the cat!
Make the cat into a balloon.
Magic solves everything.
It do.
And everything magic can't solve, punching can solve that.
It do.
Yeah, I can like.
Good encounter. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, I like that one. Okay. So you just warp across to the other side of the bridge. Really nothing terribly eventful happens. And you carry on for maybe like another 30 or so minutes until night is completely fallen and you set up camp. So as you all set up camp, do everything that you need to do, and you begin to fall asleep. And Lasora,
Hi.
as you are resting in your tent, you begin to hear very faintly a ticking noise.
Oh no.
What is that mysterious ticking noise?
Out Pocket's car, he's back.
Oh god, he's gonna blow up.
Severus Snape.
It sounds like a
Dumbledore.
yeah, it sounds like a clock.
Oh.
Very faint, but it's like it's keeping you up. You can't go to sleep because your brain is too focused on how odd it is that you hear a ticking
I
noise.
hate that.
It's just Lasora that hears this.
Yeah.
That is literally why I drape gun mufflers over like my bed headboard for that exact reason.
God.
That's just why I have a fan so I hear a consistent sound because any non-consistent sound keeps me awake nonstop.
Same.
Exactly. Someone understand.
What?
Yeah,
I also have
same.
a fan on.
If you don't sleep with the fan
I don't
on,
mind that, but inconsistent sound
Yeah.
creates
That's
death.
why I keep a fan on, because, you know, if I hear some car that has an exhaust package and they goose it and next to a big road, then I'm going to hear dead silence, then and I'm going to be wide awake.
God, yeah.
Or more likely, my fucking cat decides to do anything and it wakes me up.
God.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
anyway.
but also like
How
here
does
outside-
Lasora react to this mysterious ticking noise?
Lasora, ah,
Horrible.
fuck. Okay, well, she's going to get up, and she's gonna be like, the fuck. And she's
Are we
going
still,
to
Grant?
go-
Are we still awake, or is she just kind of waking up on her own, or rather, failing to fall asleep on her?
Failing to fall asleep on your own. Like, you guys have separate tents, right?
I think so.
We don't even have a tent. We just have a lean-to, don't we?
I don't know. We haven't established this.
I think we did in first session.
I
It's a
imagine
big ass
you
lean-to.
had tents. But
Hang on, 5e.
I mean, yeah, you can have tents. That's fine.
Okay.
Like, you have bags of holding and shit like that, so like, you logically have tents.
Yeah.
But either way, like Lasora is, I'll just say like closest to the woods or closest to this one area where she can hear it very faintly, but it's everybody else is far enough away where the crickets and all the other sounds you just don't hear it.
Lasora's gonna go and figure out what the fuck that noise is, because she wants to go the fuck to sleep.
Okay. Are you gonna wake everybody else up, or are you just gonna kind of wander around yourself?
I'm just gonna wander around myself.
Okay.
And the Sora was never seen again.
I'm gonna take I'm gonna take Sabbath.
Okay.
with me.
Yeah, he'll come up and he'll follow you.
Hey,
I'll
sir,
say
we can't do our
roll-
idea if we both die, so bring me with you.
I'll say roll investigation.
Okay. Let's see here.
I'll give you advantage because Sabbath would. I mean, he's a cat. He has good hearing, so he can probably.
Help
He also has good.
Investigation.
Here, Sabbath can just roll his own fucking shit because he has advantage on perception checks that rely on smell, but that's not hearing.
Anything.
1 second. Do I have anything that does the thing? Not.
He has fucking -3, so it doesn't matter. That was Sabbath's roll. It says Lionel, but that was Sabbath.
Okay.
That wasn't bad.
So Lasora, between you and Sabbath, kind of wandering around in the woods, you kind of follow this ticking noise as it gets louder and louder, and you find in a bush there is a clock. It looks like an alarm clock. It is made of almost entirely brass. It looks very shiny, very new. And this clock, it is, from what you can tell, it has a very, very faint glow behind it, just enough where you can read it in the pitch black of night, where each of the letters light up. And right now, it's probably about 9:30 to 10 o'clock. And
God, we turn in early.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've been traveling all day.
Yeah.
And looking at it, it is perfectly accurate, and it looks just like a normal clock, except for the fact that at the 12 o'clock mark, it reads the end of the world.
And how does she know this?
Because you see in common text, at the 12 o'clock mark, it says the end of the world.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Huh? So at 12 o'clock midnight?
It just at the top of the clock, like at the 12 o'clock mark.
at the 12 o'clock mark, it just says the end of the world.
Yes.
Wow, then.
Interesting.
Well, Lasora's definitely gonna make a face at that. Like, okay. She's gonna. I guess she's gonna take the clock back to camp.
Okay.
Talk to Weirs.
Yeah, what's up?
Take a look at this.
That's a clock.
And she points at the 12 o'clock, like, just the words.
I mean, that's weird, but the world's supposed to go for at least until the point we went back in time, right? I mean, probably longer, but you know.
Yes, but
I'll see her detect magic on it real quick.
Yeah.
It does seem to be faintly magical. Before you ask, let me 1 second. I still have to look up the schools of magic just because I can never know exactly what I need to say.
Make like a cheat sheet or something for this shit.
I mean, like, there's a website that's really good for it. I just need to pull it up.
How badly we fuck up this timeline? Oh god.
I actually don't know what school of magic this would be.
If I had to guess, is the magic the thing that is the magic just keeping the clock powered and also providing that little backlight? If I had to guess.
1 moment.
Well, it's not divination.
Why do you say that?
Because divination would be foretelling the future, including the end of the world. And therefore, I am less inclined to believe that this clock specifically is foretelling the end of the world.
It is, in fact, divination magic.
Oh.
Literally was, like, breathing in to say divination as you said it's not divination.
Uh-oh.
Well,
That's not good.
Is the clock moving at, like, a normal clock speed?
Yeah, it looks just like a perfectly normal clock.
Yeah, Risk just makes a face like, Well,
But is it our world?
Who knows at this point?
Alright, so it's got some kind of, like, prediction type of magic. Or something. So it's not necessarily prediction, but he might be onto something.
It's kind of scary if you think about it.
I guess just a little.
And it's only what was it again? It was like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
It's like 9 o'clock.
We only got a few hours until the big hand hits 12.
Huh.
Do you think I should use this? I should dispel the magic on it.
I mean, you could. But I think how this kind of magic works is it's not usually the type to make things happen, it just finds out if things are happening.
Well, we've been fucking up with time quite a bit. I wonder if this clock is calculating this timeline or the timeline we left for.
I don't know how any of that works. Should we wake up the others?
I don't know.
I mean, what the fuck are we gonna do? We don't have a way to get back to the moon dimension currently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good point, disembodied voice.
Thank you for your input, disembodied voice of Cola. Disembodied voice of someone we don't know. Yes, that sounds strangely familiar. Anyways, yeah, this
I'm not even doing this.
Anyways, very concerning. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything we can really do about it. Other than hope and pray. Actually, hold on.
Call your god. Be like, hey, yo, is there some shit to this?
I'm gonna call our god and be like, hey. Help.
Hey, fam. What the fuck?
Hey, fam. What the fuck? I'm not actually using like any sort of like. I think it was divination.
Yeah.
I don't have divination right now.
I mean, that's a school of magic. That's not a spell.
Yeah.
It is a spell.
Yeah. Yeah, there is also the spell divination. That's the 4th level one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the 4th level one is like you make a 25 gold offering and then you can ask like a question, I think.
Yeah, your magic and
then there's a 5th level one that doesn't cost gold and you can ask 3 questions, but they're only yes or no.
Yeah, here you go.
But you don't have it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I know I don't have it anyway, so.
I mean, you can pray to Helm. You wouldn't get a meaningful response.
Since you didn't have it in 3 hours.
You only got 3 hours to live. Fuck.
Well, if it'll make you feel better, I can stay awake until it goes off and see what happens. And you can get some rest.
I'm going to stay up too. I don't think I can sleep if knowing that this might be the end of the world. Or it could be a prank.
It's probably just a prank.
But you said it was also divination.
Well, yeah, but that could be anything. It could just be... It could just be there to scare us, and it could just be... I don't know... telling the weather?
Yeah, let's just hope and pray. Let's stay up.
Alright, so you guys aren't gonna wake up the rest of the party, you're just gonna stay up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stay holding the clock.
Going to find a rock to chisel at.
Yeah.
To pass the time.
Yeah, like I'll stay holding the clock. I'm gonna have it like faced away from the group most of the time, and then just turn it around every now and again to check the time.
Okay. Yeah, it seems to be extremely accurate. Like I don't know if anybody has a wristwatch or whatever, but it seems to be a very accurate clock. And the time comes. You're like 30 seconds before it would strike midnight.
I imagine Lysora and Weirs are just staring at it like intensely.
Yes. And it ticks down.
I've got a magic pew pew at the ready. Some variety thereof.
I also have a magic pew pew at the ready.
It ticks down and it ticks down until the clock hits midnight. And you hear dead silence before off slightly in the distance, actually roughly where that bush that you found the clock in was, maybe some 100 or 50-ish feet from camp. You hear boom, and it's not like a world-ending explosion. It sounds more like somebody cast fireball, basically. Or an explosion of around that size. It is loud enough to wake you up.
What was that? What's happening?
And
a bomb?
Those of you that were...
Bomb.
Huh?
A bomb.
Lionel's wide the fuck awake. What?
I'm not sure. Something went off over there.
Those of you that were awake, you would have seen it. It looked like effectively a fireball, but with this like dark red, evilish magic rather than an actual explosion.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's very not good at all.
And then very shortly
I'm
afterwards...
going to show this to them and just say, Lysora found this clock. It, was ominous. She showed me. It had some kind of divining magic on it, but we've just been watching to see what it did.
And you didn't bother to wake us up?
Well, we didn't want to scare you if it was nothing, but it was something.
It definitely is something over there.
So you promptly hear, "Ah, it worked!" Echoing from the woods.
Lasora is going to run over.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow her.
All right.
I'm also following. I want to see this crazy ass old man.
I have a feeling this is one of two things.
God, I'm scared.
So you run over, and the sight that you see is very, very odd. So looking into the woods, kind of around where you found the bush, it seems like this was centered a little bit further away. There is this gaping crater. It seems like quite literally just a sphere of area was destroyed, vaporized.
Oh shit.
And like you can even see some tree trunks look like they were quite literally cut in half. And some leaves were like zapped in half, as if basically everything within this sphere is just gone. And standing just outside of it is this kind of half-naked man who seems to be... So he's completely shirtless. He's a human. He's probably like 80 years old. And the bottom half of him is this really cool, like edgy-looking robe that looks not unlike something Cardinox would wear. It's like black and red sort of studded leather. But
Amazing.
just no shirt whatsoever. Sort of a long, scraggly gray beard. And this man is dancing extremely excitedly. Just shouting, "It worked! It worked! It worked! It worked!"
Oh no.
What the fuck?
What were...
Did we get it? Oh, okay.
And then he goes, "I killed them all!"
Oh.
I'm gonna speak up.
Who?
Oh, huh?
What?
And he stops and he turns to us. "Oh! Hi!"
He did
Hi.
what?
And he's sort of like slowly walking backwards.
Wait, we don't have a problem? We were just curious. What's got you so excited?
I didn't do that.
God, this is the hard way, aren't we?
What didn't you do?
I didn't kill anyone. You draw your crossbow.
I'm gonna subtle cast suggestion, and I'm just gonna say, I mean, or you could just tell us. We're not gonna hurt you.
Is that a wisdom or intelligence save?
Wisdom.
Okay. What's your DC?
15.
He does not save.
Nice.
Noise.
So
Nice.
you see him kind of start to struggle for a second and then stop and goes, "I fucking hate bugs."
I had a feeling it was something stupid like that. You know what? Us too.
He says, "Well, you see, I live just down the way, and for the longest time, these fucking ants have always come into my house. So I tracked them. I found out where they live, found out where they're bringing all my food, and I killed them all! It was the end of their world!"
You know what? Good for you.
Lasora just kind of stares down at the clock, and then back up at him, and then back at the clock again.
He goes, "I wanted to scare them. I wanted to make sure they knew that their doom was coming."
And you think ants can read common?
I don't know.
Fucking
Lasora just drops the clock,
He
and
says,
she just...
"They're smart enough to break into my house. They must be smart enough to
ants.
watch a clock. I used the clock to watch them, you see, to spy on them, to make sure they weren't plotting against me.
I had a feeling it was something like that. That's why I had it pointed away.
Lasora puts the clock down. She raises her hands up, and she walks away.
Actually, out of curiosity, how does the stuff in the clock work? Like, you can just see what's in front of it?
He says, oh, very, very simple magic. You see, I just, I don't know.
Fair enough.
I'm going back to bed.
Lionel's already back in bed.
Whereas you would recognize the divination magic was like basically the equivalent of a cantrip. It was very weak. This dude probably thought he was casting scrying or something like that on it, and just did fuck all.
Amazing.
Yeah. It may have been like an identify spell or something like that he just kind of mistook for something to spy on the ants with.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what the fuck was this?
Well, I'm just gonna leave him to his own devices, and I'm gonna go back to bed.
Lasora goes into her tent.
I mean, to be
flops
fair,
on her bedroll and she just moans into the bed.
A honest reaction to getting fucking ants in your house, I would know.
Yeah, same.
But why?
Same. I'm very much the same way. I've had ants in my house, and then I had them in my dorm one time.
I had ants in my room. I had to like fucking put them like 5 ant traps and nuke my room with fucking raid.
Yep.
Yeah,
the same thing happened when they got in my dorm.
And they came back next year. I'm like, have you not learned your fucking lesson?
God.
Yeah, we had to do that to my dorm in my sophomore year, which was like just the icing on the shit cake because that was the worst dorm experience I've ever had. Even without
dorm had the exploding.
That was in Staps, wasn't it?
Yep, that was Staps.
Was it the dorm with the power generator that exploded?
Yes.
Yes. That, and that I had the roommate who slept until like 3 p.m. and snored like a monster truck, and did a lot of other things that I hated. There were a total of 6 people in that dorm and 1 bathroom.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there were a lot of things that were bad about that year.
Horrible.
And I'm glad that it's in the past.
God.
God, that's...
Fuck GMU.
Fuck GMU. Fuck Steps.
Yeah.
Fuck like half of the people I shared that dorm with. Half of them were cool. Half of them I hated. One of them was actually a genuinely terrible person who I hated. 2 of them were okay, but they were besties and they talked all the fucking time in like the middle of the dorm because they stayed in separate rooms, and so they were always just talking in the living room and I could hear them wherever the fuck I went. But anyway.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, that's completely off topic. Let's play Link just in
Anyways, we're gonna die now.
Yeah.
As you guys return back to sleep, you just kind of hear this guy excitedly dancing for probably the next 30 minutes before he eventually goes back home.
Jesus Christ.
Can I ask out of character what the fuck that was, Grant?
Was that an encounter?
Was that a random road encounter?
Okay, then.
As the PCs enjoy their lunch on the roadside, they hear ticking from the nearby bush. Sitting on a rock behind a bush is a clock that reads the correct time. However, at the 12 o'clock position, at midnight, the words, "The end of the world," are engraved into the face.
And you went, ants.
Or ants!
Well, I wanted to have, like, some crazed dude that had created it, because obviously it wasn't going to be the actual end of the world. But then I'm like, okay, well, fuck, what is going to be the end of the world? I have to have something eventful happen.
Ants!
So, and at the end of a Bug's world.
Well, there we go.
End of a Bug's life.
Ants!
The end of a Bug's life. Oh my god, just destroy it, man. But God.
Get Thanos.
I think Lasora's gonna end up with a bit of a headache tomorrow because of how much she's stressing over this.
Mm-hmm. I do not know if Weirs can get headaches. But if he can, he probably will have one too.
Oh my god.
Lasora's gonna take a swig of her fucking one bottle of vodka.
I don't blame her after that.
Only a swig or just the entire bottle?
The entire fucking bottle.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's that right.
The entire bottle in one swig.
Roll a con save? Are you taking this before or after you go to bed?
I'm taking this in the morning
when
we wake up.
Why in the morning?
Either way, roll a con save.
Us.
Oh.
If you're drinking an entire bottle of vodka, I'm gonna say DC.
Okay, not
15.
an entire bottle, like maybe like a quarter of the bottle.
Alright, still roll me a con save.
Fine.
Much lower DC, but I mean.
Con save.
1.
Alright, yeah, you're okay. You are inebriated, but you are not McFucked. All right. Jesus Christ. That was pretty stupid. All right. Cool. So you guys continue on your way. Lasora being mildly drunk. Pat is about to pounce on my foot.
Cat. You're dumb.
Oh dear God.
Oh no.
Hell no, I'm not making that the encounter.
Please
What?
do share.
A miniature Tarrasque naps in a sunny spot on the trail.
Oh, shit.
Hell no.
Fuck. A miniature Tarrasque?
Okay, but like, how miniature are we talking? We talking like half size? We talking like a foot tall?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, it's your because Jesus.
A miniature Tarrasque, I'm pretty sure is still like level 15.
Yeah.
It's still fucking Tarrasque.
Anyway.
Because a normal Tarrasque is level 30, isn't it?
Oh yeah, let's take a ration for that
30.
day.
Yeah.
Take away ration.
Okay.
Fucking how fucking far are we here? 165.
Oh my god.
We got another 8 days of travel, which is perfect because I only have 7 rations.
Yeah, I only have 7 rations too.
Okay.
Ha, fucking nerds.
Yeah, fucking
You don't need to
nerds.
fucking eat.
Living creatures that need to eat sustenance to live.
Ha.
At least you don't die.
Losers.
At least you don't die when we're hit by anti-magic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Wait,
Shut up.
wait. Could I use Dispel Magic on Mears and kill him?
I mean, again, there's a clause for this, like in the homebrew base that I yoinked from the animated armor stat block. Like, it doesn't kill me, but it will incapacitate me. It's basically, a spell magic will knock me out for a minute. An anti-magic zone will knock me out as long as I'm for as long as I'm in it. In either case, I get to make a charisma save against the caster's DC to keep my function.
God. So it's like an EMP, but for you.
Yeah. Yeah, so you could knock my ass out for a minute if you really want to.
Where's this shut up? Is it the spell magic on him?
Mhm.
He's spelling for fucking awakened logs.
You do, in fact, have the weird shut up button.
God. That's so
Oh,
mean,
God.
though.
Okay.
Lasora would never do that.
Pussy.
Fuck you. I'm pressing the weird shut up button.
Oh, fuck. Just a charisma save. What's your DC?
I'm not actually.
Shut up.
Alright. So, you guys...
Okay, I'm fine.
Good God, +7.
Jesus.
What the fuck? What even is a charisma save? What the fuck?
Yeah, sorcerers be like that.
Disgusting.
Is a charisma save like when you say something super fucking embarrassing and you try to play it off as,
Yeah.
oh, I meant something else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
precisely.
God.
Or like, I was joking.
Weir somehow talks his way out of being anti-magicked.
That's not quite how it works, but okay.
Sure. Anyway,
You talked the spell into not working.
so you guys continue on, and for about 3 more days, so you're up to right about here.
1, 2, 3.
That's a bard thing, though. That just seems
Yeah.
like a bard thing that you do. Like, bard just talks an actual fucking spell to just not work. Just tells a fucking stupid pun or
So
something.
you guys continue on, and for 3 more days,
Well,
nothing too eventful
I
happens.
know how I'm flavoring counterspell from now on.
But then one day, the next day, you guys wake up and you continue on your way. And about halfway through the day, you start to get to a little bit more populated stretch of road. One of the main roads, kind of connecting up to Madalaria, connects up here. So you do get a couple more travelers heading towards Malvasuni. Kind of traveling both towards and away from you. And as you continue on your way, you see what is unmistakably a familiar sight. A man riding on top of a bear.
Yes.
Yeah!
Yes.
Boy!
We have no money.
We have no money!
Oh, we have money.
We have money that we plan on buying horses with.
Who cares about horses?
Me.
We kind of care about horses, considering
I kind of care.
travel.
We have been hoofing it for over a fucking week.
Yeah, you guys' feet probably fucking hurt.
All right, let's.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. I'm also making a note of where the path diverges so we can plan our
Squidman
travel.
has been sweating himself like into a jerky right now, into squid jerky.
So you guys see this man approach, and as he approaches, he stops his bear, and of course, it is in fact Mr. Russia, the only one.
He hasn't met us yet, but we know him.
Yes, with two very large barrels of vodka strapped to the back of his
have.
Yes, strapped to the back
I
of the bear.
forgot.
And goes, "Hello, friends. I am Mr. Russia." That's his actual in-character name.
I'm so glad.
Physical embodiment of Russia.
And this is my faithful companion, Beremy. You folk look like a tired group of adventurers. Perhaps I could interest you in some fantastic wares.
Oh. Well, nice to meet you.
Sounds lovely.
Allow us to see your wares.
He says,
I think I know.
You, for one, look like you could use my most important ware. He says,
yeah.
Only 5 gold, as much vodka as you can take.
Yes!
Oh, God!
How much vodka can we take?
I have 3 bottles.
We have bags of holding.
Oh, shit.
Just fill the bag holding with vodka.
How the hell does storing liquid in a bag of holding work?
I have not gotten rid of my bottles.
Grant, how the hell does storing liquid in a bag of holding work?
Everything else in the bag of holding soaked in vodka.
Okay, but like since the dimension is a finite space, it would be able to store liquid, right?
Yes.
Lasora.
But
Lasora.
No!
Lasora.
Hi.
In the bag of holding, I only have 2 sacks of black powder. I can take that out. And we could have what's the dimensional space in the bag
the
of
vodka's
holding?
gonna go bad really fast.
Yeah, the vodka's gonna turn bad and turn into vinegar.
Oh yeah, that's right. Vodka can go bad. I don't know about alcohol. Remember.
How many pockets are on the fucking jacket of holding?
2.
Oh, 2, okay.
And what's in there right now? 1,000 gold, some rusty ass weapons.
Cheese.
Cheese.
But that's all. That would all fit in one pocket.
Well, how much cheese did he get is the question.
9 wheels.
9 wheels.
God, Jesus.
Can that all fit in one pocket?
Yeah, it can hold fucking.
Well, someone's been doing a good job of holding it all so far.
2 feet in diameter at the mouth, 4 feet deep. It can hold up to 1,500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 64 cubic feet. So what is 64 cubic feet of vodka?
Not as much as that man has, I can tell you that.
Cubic? Yeah, but he said as much as we can take, so we're gonna take whatever he's got.
Okay, 1 cubic foot is 7.5 gallons. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
I'm imagining the Sorgus I was like borrowing the coat and going.
I
chug,
just
chug,
like walk
chug.
up to the keg, open the just start pouring fucking vodka into the pocket.
Was it 64 cubic feet, you said?
Yes, up to 64 cubic feet.
480 gallons of vodka!
That man does not have 480 gallons of vodka.
Alex, you have done a bad. Hang on.
How do I do conversion?
Times 64 squared. That is 30,600 gallons of vodka.
No, dude.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Dude, 1 cubic foot.
1 cubic. Okay, my brain doesn't work.
Equals 7.5 gallons.
My brain doesn't work. Never mind. Ignore me.
In fact, my math is correct.
Listen, math is just an math's
you got
just an illusion.
outmathed by tired Alex. You should feel bad.
All right. So anyway, I think we can probably get away with just the bottles then.
Yeah, I'm not filling a pocket with vodka.
Are you really spending
just
5
imagine...
gold for 3 bottles of vodka?
We can't take the vodka with gunpowder and dirty gold.
The coat has 2 pockets.
I'm just imagining, like, Lasora pays this man 5 gold, and then Cardinox just eerily walks up, opens his coat, and then just pulls out the valve of the barrel and just dumps the entire contents of the barrel into his coat pocket. Maintaining eye contact with Mr. Russia, completely poker face the entire time.
Reminds me of
Cardinox just slides, and all you hear is like stone grinding as he just slides up to the barrel.
Matt Stoney once did a video where he went to an all-you-can-eat buffet, and he's a competitive eater. He ate a lot.
Oh god.
Surprisingly, they never said anything. They didn't like kick him out or anything.
Incredible.
They just kept bringing him food.
Incredible.
His stomach must be huge. Like, Jesus.
Are you really spending 5 gold on 3 bottles of vodka?
Yes, I am.
God damn it.
What was it? 5 gold?
Yeah.
5 gold it is.
Alright, yeah, you now have unlimited access to his vodka stash. It is good fucking vodka, too.
Fuck yeah. I have 9 gold to my name and all the vodka I can have.
Oh god.
And he says, well, friends, most interesting thing I have. He says, think would be great for you. Infinite source of power. And he reaches into his sack and he pulls out a kinesphere.
Not the Sushito again.
And he says, it's new technology, being centered
It's
around
not
the
new.
world. It's
Well, it's just 4 months
it's
before.
new-ish, yeah.
It's newish.
Yeah, like the kinespheres.
You said the kinespheres have been around for like 20 or something years.
Rayvale's been around for that long. The kinespheres are newer. Like they've just recently become, before the campaign started, they had just recently become big, which is why Quentin hired you. Like the Greyville has been around for a while, and they had been working on the kinespheres for a while, but the kinespheres weren't everywhere until probably about a year before the campaign.
Alright.
We got our own.
Shit, we should have gone a year back.
Oh.
Could have stopped distribution.
Well, all you do, you just hook something up to spinning gear on top. Power whatever you need. Is infinite. Only cost 50 gold.
It's also powered by hell itself, and that's not a good thing.
No, not powered by hell anything.
Listen. You seem like a trustworthy guy.
Yeah, I'm most trustworthy.
We have been investigating that. Those things gather energy from the hell dimension and is slowly destroying it.
He kind of looks at it and looks back.
I know I sound crazy.
What?
But it is true, though. I mean, they have to get that power from somewhere, and it. Well,
There's
they
no
found
such thing as-
somewhere.
There's no such thing as infinite energy. The energy has to come from somewhere.
Right, and they found somewhere that they didn't think would affect here, and well, it's causing problems.
He kind of looks down at it and goes, "Oh shit! I've sold 20 of these."
It's not your fault.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's there's
The-
a lot more all over the place. It's ultimately no harm done.
Listen, I don't. This dude doesn't have a home. He lives on the road, doesn't he?
He lives on Baramy's back.
Okay, well then, yeah, never mind. We're working on. We're still investigating. We're trying to stop this. But please don't sell any more of those.
What the hell do I do with the other 10 that I have?
Shit.
I assume kinespheres have to actually be like turned on for them to start creating the infinite energy or something,
Yeah.
right? Like they're not just perpetually creating energy all the time.
Yeah.
Just destroy them, dump them in a lake somewhere. Just make sure no one uses them.
Yeah.
Well, very well then.
Or
Shout out to Mr. Russia for just believing us.
yeah,
I mean, you made a logical argument. Energy does have to come from somewhere.
yeah.
And he probably hadn't thought about that.
We
Yeah,
know
like-
it sounds
Yeah, but
Or
he
or at
believed
the
us
very
that
least,
we know where it's coming from.
yeah,
but we have been investigating this for quite some time,
yeah.
and we're doing our best to alleviate the situation.
And at the very least, if you don't want to throw out your stock, you can just hold on to them and just don't turn them on until things are sorted.
Oh, my mic isn't muted. Okay. Sorry, Jackie, were you talking to me?
Yeah.
We were all talking to you.
Yes.
Sorry, fucking Tyler came in and I zoned out.
Oh, bitch.
I thought you were talking to Lionel or something.
Yeah, but Laura said that we're working on alleviating the problem, and that Weir said if you don't want to just throw out your stock, then just hold on to them until things are sorted and just don't turn them on.
Okay. He says, I will do that. Thank you.
We apologize for the news, but it really is quite a dangerous object.
As a matter of fact,
we promise you, I swear on my God, my gracious God, Helm, that I speak the truth.
I appreciate truthfulness.
You seem like a very charismatic, lovable guy. Fuck you, Tyler.
I know.
Fuck you, Tyler.
I don't even know what he just said.
He said, "Hey, Grant, you have a really big package."
Nice.
Props. Did he really not think before he talked there?
The first fucking line on his dating profile was, "I want someone who enjoys the tiny things in life."
Anyway,
smaller things.
You seem like a very charismatic, lovable guy, and I'm sure you basically live on the road like you seem like a traveler. If you could try to spread this news and make sure that people don't rely on the Kinospheres too much, that would do the world a lot of good.
He says, "What exactly will happen with Kinospheres if they keep?
Well,
if I keep selling them?"
People will rely too much on the Kinospheres. The person who runs the organization that makes the Kinospheres will
pretty much have all the power he wants over them.
Yes.
And he can turn them,
if he wanted to, he's not the nice guy. So this isn't too far-fetched. If he wanted to, he could turn off the Kinosphere's power, and if a town relied too much on the Kinosphere's power, then they would be completely powerless. And the leader of this group could say to, become his slave or something, shave your head, do whatever I tell you.
Oh dear.
Or you won't get your power back.
Right.
So at the very least, it's best that all the towns... Obviously, it'd be best if they stopped using the Kinospheres altogether, but at the very least, they should prepare a sort of backup plan for power if the Kinospheres stop working.
Right, exactly.
We're actually heading to Malvasuni right now to help out with that.
I'm returning from there. It's a nice town.
Has a bit of a water problem, correct?
The river's polluted, so they stopped using water wheels, but they're relying too much on the Kinospheres.
I just sold a lot of them to the town. Oh dear.
Well, we're gonna go see if we can solve their water problem and help them not rely on that as much.
Okay. I thank you for doing that.
I understand this is some very strange news and a lot to take in.
But you seem trustworthy.
It's probably not the easiest to believe, but we're just trying to do our best.
Oh my God, having a clean slate feels so fucking good.
Yep.
Straight up, you have no idea.
And he says, "Well, I'm going to continue to run. Thank you for the knowledge."
I pet Bear.
Bear me is happy to be pet.
Yeah.
I also pet Bearamy. I give Bearamy a scritch under the chin.
He's such a good bear.
You're such a good bear.
Sydney, how much do we have to pay you to draw Mr. Russia and Bearamy?
Oh my god, yes. I can't fucking draw animals, so this has to be on you.
Fuck. I'm
$1.
not like many dollar. Many
$3.
dollar. Too many probably.
Oh, I think his chimichangas have arrived.
Oh fuck! I am having a hard time drawing as it is.
We'll stop having a hard time and start having an easy time.
God, I fucking wish it was. I wish it was that easy.
If only.
Fuck. God.
We get to save the world before it turns to shit this time.
Yes.
It feels so good. We're gonna go to Malvasuni, and we're not gonna have a fucking angry mob of retards ready to sacrifice us to a fucking gnome.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Remember when Murdon in Malvasuni, his rejection, he's like, yes, I'm 6 feet tall, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I have obtained more Reese's.
Oh, I thought it was chimichangas.
No, I just placed an order for chimichangas, so it'll arrive right about the time D&D's done. All right,
anywho, we were petting Bearamy.
Good.
Yes. And then we will send them on their way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not even gonna ask to see his other magical wares because we are broke.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna show them off because you are broke.
Yep.
But hey, now we have Mr. Russia on our side, and he is nothing if not persuasive.
Holy shit! It's plus 13 outside.
Yeah. And now that we've told one person, the news will be all over in a month.
Yes,
exactly.
Obviously.
And we fixed everything.
Yep. No, it's because we have to go tell those specific children. They have.
Oh, you're right.
Connection.
You're right. We have to go all the way. Where was it again?
Where the hell was that?
It was like somewhere over here.
It was near the beginning, so I think it was east of Guidel as we were like fleeing into this direction.
Okay,
right.
Yeah, they would have to be around there somewhere.
Yeah.
We had to go all the way to Uma.
They were here-ish.
We just fucking tell Mr. Russia about like, hey, the fucking hell dimension is eroding and these kinespheres are fucking evil. Oh yeah, have you heard of Pig Stick?
Why is this
Onwards.
guy so goddamn good?
We just spent 5 gold on 3 bottles of vodka, and by we I mean Losora. Let's go.
I think that is entirely worthwhile for her.
Yup.
Alright. So you guys continue your journey without too much more eventful stuff happening. So it's what, like, 3 days? 4 days.
I don't fucking know. I have yeah, that's right.
Okay. So yeah, another 4 days pass. Another
1, 2,
cat
3,
licks
4.
my hand.
And we're out of ration.
Alright, and you guys arrive in Malvasuni, which I need to pull up a map for. Give me just a second.
Oh yeah, there's a map for this place. Well, I mean, there's a map for every place, but yes.
1 second. How's my shit? That one. It takes a minute to load things.
What the hell am I missing? Like the
Yeah, and then
E
goes.
Yo, it's just the fucking E.
Okay. God damn it. Internet, hurry. Here we are.
Very large.
fucking points to move do not get larger as the map gets larger, so I have to have my mouse on like just the right pixel for it to work.
Nah.
There we go.
Well, here we are.
All right. So you guys arrive from this road over here.
Okay.
Welcome back, boys.
It's okay. We don't have an angry mob of retards yet.
And to your relief, the entire
Oh yeah, what
town,
time we arrive?
Midday.
All right.
To your relief, the entire town does not have their head shaved because obviously that hasn't been a thing yet. So it is
fashion trend.
People actually look normal. It's pretty nice.
So we would remember who the hell did we talk to? It was like the mayor or something, whatever the equivalent of that is. So we would know where his quote unquote office is. Let's go have a chat, shall we? Let's kill him.
Lucas Walton's like, hey girl.
Let's kill him and take over the town.
All right, sure.
Hell yeah. Town building 2. Electric Boogaloo.
And this is the polluted as holy fuck river, correct?
Yeah, it's probably one of the grossest rivers you've ever seen. You very much do not want to. It's kind of like a dark brown.
Literal dragon shit river.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does it smell like dragon shit?
It does not smell good.
How the hell do people live here?
Because they already did live here, and then it became full of dragon shit.
God, imagine living here and then like leaving for a week and coming back.
All right. So
we request an audience with the mayor or who the fuck ever.
So yeah, as you approach, there is a sort of a sizable mayor's house. And standing out front is an armored guard, in sort of like this silverish half-plate armor, holding a halberd. Who goes there?
Me.
Who is this?
We'd like to. We're here to help the town. We'd like to speak to the mayor.
Right.
If you wish to help the town, you may go to the Adventurers Guild near the tavern.
Well,
we
heard about the pollution problem with the water. We think we might be able to solve that, and
also there's something very, very important the mayor and the whole town needs to know about the main source of your power, the Kinespheres.
But before we do that, we'll fix your river problem.
Problem.
How do you accent?
Problem.
What is accent?
Accents are for nerds.
This is Lasora in character.
Having a hard time doing her native accent.
Sometimes your brain just doesn't work, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just don't know how to accent.
I'm just imagining, like our characters doing some of the weird out-of-character shit that we do. I kind of like how Pixar used to animate bloopers.
Oh, yeah, I thought those were so great.
Those were
really
the best.
The guard says, right, well, very well. You won't be the first group of adventurers to say that you can fix the river, but I sure hope you are the last. And he stands to the side.
The other adventurers must have sucked so much dick.
I mean, it's red dragons, so they probably went to fight the red dragons and then got fucking eaten.
Yeah, it's fair. They're stupid. Yeah, but they didn't think to like dam off the river like we did. That didn't occur to anyone. Is stupid contagious in this town? We shouldn't stay too long.
Yeah. We gotta do this quick, guys.
So,
don't get too close to Malvasuni, Billy. You'll catch it. Stupid.
So you go inside, and it's pretty ornate looking place. It's not like too fancy, but it's a place. Mostly, so this place, sort of very refreshingly, is not all half-orcs. There are still some half-orcs here, but this place, there are quite a few kobolds, there are quite a few tabaxi.
Kitty.
And the mayor of the town, I actually do not remember what race he was, but I believe he was.
I don't remember either.
I believe he was like an elf or a human.
He was a stupid.
Okay.
He was a stupid.
Well, actually, he was the least stupid of them all, probably.
No,
he was actually the most stupid. Actually, he was stupidest.
He was the one who got us really pissed off.
Let me rephrase. He was the one that was willing to speak to us instead of just immediately fucking tying us up and turning us in.
Fair. But he was also the one that was like, we don't need to prepare anything in case of emergency. We're fine.
Yeah.
Yes, but he has less short-term stupidity.
Short-term stupidity. So you go inside, and you kind of round a corner, and there's an older human sitting there in sort of like fancier robes. Yes, can I help you?
Hi. So we heard about the trouble you were having with the pollution in your river, and we were thinking we could help handle that.
Isn't too much of a problem.
Well, you see, it is, because
we're getting along just fine. I mean, if you wish to fix it, then so be it, but no skin
here's
off
the
my
thing.
back.
That's the thing. Yeah.
We know that this town used to be powered by water wheels and such, right?
Yes.
So
we don't need that anymore. We have the kinespheres. They work perfectly.
Here's the thing. What would you do if the kinespheres stopped working? Or were turned off?
They won't. But what if they did?
What makes you say that?
Well, when we purchased them, it was under the condition that they don't get turned off. So they won't be turned off.
Oh my god, talking to this guy is going to be the worst fucking thing ever.
Yeah, why did we do this again?
We want to help stop shit before it happens.
I might have another idea.
Cast suggestion on him.
That's another idea. I was just gonna say go get the black powder, but that works too.
I mean, my god. Bomb the fucking city.
Yeah.
Grant, where's the nearest manhole?
Yeah, let's make it happen.
Honestly, this town would probably be pretty explosive, especially because the river is full of shit.
Bomb the fucking river.
Bomb the fucking river. Set the river ablaze. Set the river ablaze.
Oh my god.
And we got a match.
Yeah, but I will. That's a good idea. But I will subtle spell, like cast suggestion, and just say, but just picture for a second that these things were shut off by some outside force, and tell us what you would do.
Would suggestion be used for
that? He rolled a 0 for his save.
Fantastic.
I gave him -1 to wisdom, and he got a nat 1.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Only a -1?
I would have given him lower intelligence, but for wisdom, I only gave him a -1.
I feel like wisdom would be equally as low because he doesn't think of the fucking long-term.
All right, fair point.
Repercussions. Whatever. He rolled the lowest possible number.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He says, "Well,
he fails."
Right. Then, if they were shut down, we wouldn't have power in the town.
Right.
And then what would happen as a result of that?
Wouldn't be able to purify the water.
Meaning?
And?
So we would have to fix the river.
Which is why we're here.
Alright. I'm just gonna fucking say it to him. Fuck it.
Right.
Yeah.
Here is the main news we came to deliver. It'll be extremely hard to believe, but we've been investigating for a while. The people who make the kinespheres, the Grey Veil, I'm sure you've heard of them, right? Well, actually, have they at this point?
Like the Grey Veil name is kind of well known, but this guy's also not as smart.
Well, you may have heard of them, but they make the kinespheres. So, I will not be able to explain to this man. I know. Listen to me. I know, but I'm just saying I will not be able to get this through to him. You know how kinespheres create infinite energy, correct?
Yeah.
But that's the thing. You can't create energy.
Yeah.
Energy has to come from somewhere.
Exactly.
Why not?
No!
I mean, it's like when you're. So,
I guess honestly,
the kinespheres have just like a bunch of parts on it that just continually spin and create energy, right?
Yes.
And they just seem to spin themselves.
Yes.
Well, think of a water wheel, right? The water wheel doesn't move by itself. It has to have the river move it.
Well, yes, but the river isn't magical. The Kinispheres are.
I guess I'm gonna leave when I say.
He's speaking metaphorically here.
I'm just saying that even with magic, even in magic, energy has to come from somewhere. You cannot have infinite power.
This is what are you getting at?
The power is being drawn from another dimension, specifically the hell dimension.
He says, so?
Well, the dimension is kind of it's falling apart, for lack of a better term that he'll understand.
Right. And it's full of demons who are going to be mad about that and are going to come and
imagine
be mad at us.
Imagine our dimension and the hell dimension as 2 rooms at an inn. There's a wall separating the rooms.
The gang explains science to a dumbass.
There's 2 rooms, there's a wall separating the room. As energy is depleted from the hell dimension, the wall grows thinner and thinner. That's bad.
And he says, why? Because you can hear the couple next door having sex.
Oh,
exactly.
Grant, you are role-playing this so well, I want to strangle you.
Exactly. And pretty soon,
I can sort of push them back, and I say, so...
Weirs doesn't know what sex is.
I feel like Weirs might have gotten the birds and the bees when the party was trying to get Lionel laid.
No, the party wasn't trying to get Lionel laid.
Lionel was trying to get Lionel
in character
laid.
anyway.
Oh yeah, fair.
Yeah, but
imagine trying to think of an analogy for people having sex.
I was dying.
Like I say, it's more like I think it's more like the things over there will come over here, and whatever it is that couple's doing, I don't think you'd really want that in your face, right?
Well, I guess we should just cross that bridge when we come to it.
No.
Or we could stop it from being crossed in the first place by using the water wheel instead of the Kinispheres.
But we don't have any water wheels.
Which is why we're going to fix the river.
So that you can start using the water wheels again.
Well, we already tore down the water wheels for scrap.
You can make some more.
Mm-hmm.
There was I recall there being like a lumber mill or something here, right?
Yes.
They had a lot of wood from somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah. So
well,
alright.
Basically, the more you use the Kinispheres, the thinner that wall gets, until eventually there's no wall at all, and this dimension, our dimension, is full of demons, dead evil people, all the things you don't want.
And couples having sex.
Weirs doesn't know what that is, he's just trying to fit in.
Exactly.
Yes, the most terrible of them all.
This man is like quite literally just like fucking Patrick with the sparks flying out of his head. As he like kind of tries to get his pea brain to understand how all of this works. And he goes,
right.
So what you're saying is if you fix the river, then demons don't have sex.
Exactly.
If that will get you to stop using the Kinispheres... If we fix the river
and you use the water wheels instead of the Kinispheres, then demons won't have sex.
Yes, if that will persuade you to stop using the Kinispheres, yes, that is what will be prevented.
He goes, well, if you can fix our pollution problem, where we can't drink our water without having something to purify it, I'll consider your idea.
We can fix up the river in a jiffy.
To be having sex near my town.
Oh my fucking god! I want to choke slam this man into the hell dimension.
Can we break our non-lethality clause and we just kill him and I can impersonate the mayor?
No.
The gang now holds 2 towns.
But then that'll make everyone like suspicious because suddenly the mayor is smart. When did the
Shit,
why
you're
is,
right.
why
The
is
thing is, the
bear
town is stupid. They don't know what stupid is or what smart is.
Oh,
They
right.
just
Can we
know what
please
the
do this
mayor
plan?
says. No,
Damn it!
dude, if you eat the mayor's brain, you're gonna get the stupid.
Oh, you're right. Shit.
Yeah, you're
That's
gonna
still a
lose
rose body
knowledge.
in the shit river.
You're
Oh,
absorbing
no,
a
it's
negative
gating.
value of IQ points.
Yeah, I feel like stupidity is like food poisoning for mindfulness.
All right,
You literally lose intelligence points.
God.
all right. Well, we know how to fix the river. Let's fuck.
Yeah.
Well, we know we can fix the river up in a jiffy.
Yeah. But I will say, as soon as we're out of the town, like Rich just turns to Lionel and says, "Hey, by the way, what's having sex?"
Oh, I'm just gonna tap him on the shoulder and be like, "No."
Well,
We'll talk about
Why?
it.
It
I
is
also
something we will. Yeah.
we'll explain
Later.
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 We'll explain later.
oh, is it that complicated? Sure.
Yeah.
Weirs has no
Huh.
genitalia,
This is true.
so
It's not very important for you, though. It
It's
may be interesting,
not.
but it's not important.
and also it would be very awkward to explain.
I personally don't mind explaining it.
Oh well, then good. You go, and I'm gonna start walking faster. And I assume we're
Mannequin
going
and a
off the
woman
river
love each other very much.
because Weirs. I mean, I assume Weirs has a vague idea of what love is.
Yeah.
He knows emotions.
I hold
He
my
doesn't
hand.
know.
I hold my hand up. I hold my hand up to and like.
Are you doing the fucking finger?
That's
in
exactly what I was picturing.
No, like I'm whispering, like I'm like quietly telling Weirs, he's not. That's the sound of a man who's not comfortable with his sexuality.
What's that?
Can we skip ahead to fixing the river, please? I hate this.
No, please. This is important.
Oh my god.
Very important. He pauses.
Okay, let's just
Why
say
you
that
ditch your
Lasora.
dog?
Why does me not wanting to explain sex to Weirs make me uncomfortable with my sexuality?
I don't know. I'm
It's
just
a
here for
joke.
bullying Lionel.
Anyways, Lasora's gonna talk to
Bully-
Weirs about the birds and the bees.
Roll
And
to
everything in
explain birds and
between.
bees.
Roll to explain birds.
Roll to explain. the
Roll
birds
for
and-
birds and bees.
How do I roll for birds and bees?
I don't know.
Grand.
No,
You can
fuck
also
off.
use your-
Stop. Die. You guys go up the river.
Thank you. Holy shit.
Hold on, let me
You can't
scribble
say
a
no
map.
for not doing this.
Oh, we get to meet Strong.
We're suspended executed.
Oh yeah, strong.
Oh, we get the alright. Strong.
Stonks.
Donks.
Dogs.
Donks.
Give me just a minute. Oh, I gotta.
So hopefully we know where we're going.
Never
So-
before.
Why?
Someone favorited a piece of art on my DeviantArt, and I
Uh-huh.
decided to look at their page, and it's so cursed, I want to die.
Oh, please don't share.
What's it?
Don't share at all.
I need to know.
Oh no.
It's So when you,
Tired
go
of lying the hole you've just dug.
when you go to their page, they have one deviation.
Oh, we
Mhm.
don't want to. Don't say it out loud.
Well, apparently it's nothing. Apparently, they have no deviations on their page.
I'm gonna kill
But
this
their
cat.
page, their page is filled with collections. And do you want to know what those collections are?
Knee
I don't.
inflation.
I don't, but tell me.
There's vor.
Oh god.
Mhm.
There's gigantism.
Oh god, no.
There's foot fetish.
Mhm.
All
Mhm.
the things I don't
There's-
understand.
There's crushing.
Hmm.
I think it's
There's a
crushing.
cat.
There's a cat.
I'm gonna go.
And yeah.
I see. Yeah,
that's all.
You could have just said it was hell.
Wow, they have collections of every single thing I do not understand.
Yep.
Yeah, just said it was hell. That's all you had to say.
Gotta say, pretty cursed.
May we fix the river?
Can we fix the fucking river?
Yes.
I want to spend as little amount of time in this fucking echo chamber of retardation as possible.
Yeah, let's
I'm gonna have to get up and bounce in just a minute because my chimichangas are about to arrive.
All right.
Oh my god, he actually
give me
ordered
just
them.
a second.
I mean, you
Listen,
can eat them while we
chimichangas?
continue playing.
I know, but I'm gonna have to bounce to like get my chimichangas.
That's
yeah,
fair.
but let's
What,
just
you don't
finish
have
up
Uber
here
Eats
and...
delivered to your room?
Just throw it through your fucking window.
Just leave in the delivery instructions. Come in, second door on your left. I will be at my computer.
I wonder if I can get them to do that.
That would be weird. That would be really, really weird.
Second.
Are you actually gonna try and get him to do that?
Of course
Please
not.
don't.
Maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
Great.
I want to meet Strunk again for the first time.
Yeah, let's just
Again.
finish up here at Skinhead Valley and then just call it for the session, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not
So
Skinhead Valley, but I don't know what it's called.
I mean, I'm down
We
to
don't
play
have-
more, but you guys never fucking are.
What?
so you guys. Well, Jackie
might
has
just
another
look at
game
it
tonight,
today.
I think.
Wait, what?
Don't you have another game on Sundays?
Did that game stop?
Yeah, that game
Good.
died, but I do have something else I want to do today. So, either way.
Yeah. Oh, Grant's. Oh, what?
Chimichangas.
Chimichangas. Boop. I don't know what I'm gonna. Well, I mean, I have an idea of what I can do today. I want to get the 6 fan arts thing
Hey,
done.
Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today.
Hey, Ferb, I know what we're going to do today.
Sell meth.
We're gonna sell meth.
I got more queso, and my cat is gonna go fucking crazy for it.
Oh god, just hide it, dude.
He's so dumb, and I love him so much.
Yeah. Why
Okay,
do Mexican
stop,
restaurants in
stop, stop.
Virginia give ranch to dip your fucking chips into? It is the grossest thing ever.
Ranch is disgusting and it should be outlawed.
Thank you.
Strong.
Strong.
All right, so you guys wind your way up the hill, and you come up to a bridge where, sure enough, there is a troll
Yay!
on top of it. And this troll, just as you remember him, is wielding a rotting human's leg.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Right, he had a fucking leg.
I forgot
Um,
about that.
And as you approach, yeah, you can all drag your shit in. As you approach, he prances around as all of the trolls do. I am strong and strong is me. I guard this bridge with human knee.
Yes.
Yes.
And he says, if you wish to pass by me, then you must entertain me.
Oh.
You know what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
Out of curiosity, are I assume ogres are dumber than trolls.
No, trolls are dumber.
Alright, well, you know what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna... Oh no!
Pulling off my thumb thing.
Oh
my god!
No, I'm not
Not
gonna give him
it.
chimichangas. That's not entertainment.
That's food.
Okay, the thing is, I rolled a nat 20 last time.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt I would need one for this, but still, I only have +1 to performance.
All right, good luck.
So let's see how this
Can
goes.
throw our cast guidance on him.
You suck. Or
Fuck.
surprised my cat isn't trying to eat my
Oh, it
queso
wasn't
yet.
a nat 1.
At least, yeah, at least it wasn't on that one.
Yeah, at least I didn't pull my thumb
You
off.
like just do this, and
No.
Strong just kind of looks at you, dumbfounded, and he goes, "Ooh, not good."
All right, what the hell can I do here? Someone else want to take a crack at it? Who has highest performance?
I have a... Oh god, what is my
Says,
performance?
I am strong and strong is bored.
me and
If you
Cardi
don't
both have a
entertain me, I'll
+4.
smash you into the fucking floor.
My performance is +1.
Oh god.
That was mine.
We
Oh.
both have a +4.
Oh.
Cardi and I do.
All right,
Oh my God.
do a duo routine.
Hmm.
Duo routine.
Dazzle him with magic.
I like how the two fucking about fucking performing.
This would be easier if we were bars.
How the hell? Yeah, how the hell do you two have the highest charisma? You are both the most awkward fuckheads.
Where the fuck is my character? Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna step up, and I'm just gonna say, well, did you know that I'm the strongest man alive?
Are you?
Mm-hmm. Here, I'll show you. And I'm going to subtle cast Levitate on Lasora and just make her 0G, and I'm just gonna pick her up, and I'm gonna hold her over my head.
He goes, oh. He goes, but me stronger.
I'm gonna like heft her up and down. I'm gonna like throw her up in the air a couple times and levitate her back down.
But and he looks and goes, but strong is stronger. And he starts walking over towards Lasora.
Oh no! Why have you done this?
Okay, she's the one in the heavy armor. I'm sorry, Lasora. Bad touch.
And Lasora, he's going to attempt to pick you up, which I can't imagine is terribly difficult. So what would that be like, Jackie? Is that a roll or something, or does he just pick Lasora up?
It would be a strength check for him, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Versus however the fuck much she weighs.
Versus Lasora could probably make like if we're treating it like a combat grapple, if she's trying to avoid it, then she would get to make an acrobatics or athletics check to avoid it.
Okay. Lasora, are you gonna try to avoid it?
Please try to avoid it.
I'm gonna try to avoid it.
All right.
So what was it again? It was
Oof.
It was a
acrobatics or athletics check to avoid it.
Oh, acrobatics or athletics. Oh my god, I have an idea. Roll 20. There we go.
Well,
Hey.
Yeah, he got a 6, so you avoid it.
All right. I'm gonna subtle cast levitate on him. Can I get a con save?
Oh my god. Yeah. Does a 25 pass the DC?
Unfortunately, it does.
Holy shit.
He's not 20 and he has +5 to con.
Rip.
What were you trying to do?
Levitate him and lift him.
Damn,
Yeah.
what was the idea? Shit.
I mean, I have more spell slots.
Okay, I have
Make an
Says,
illusion of something.
Strunk is not entertained. You will all soon be in pain.
wait, hold on, wait.
I can make a very small
I've
illusion.
never used yet.
Oh boy.
What the hell happened last time? How did you guys get past him last time?
I don't know. I
No,
can't
forever,
remember.
dude. That's forever ago.
Didn't Cardnox do something?
Probably.
Did I do something?
Or no, I'm thinking of Thoth. Thoth is the one that always
Foss is
managed
the
to
guy
entertain.
who's
Yeah.
like nat 20 fucking everything.
I'm gonna try and levitate him again while Cardnox thinks of something. Can
Quick
I get another
question.
save?
Quick question.
Yeah.
Jack,
Yes.
can precipitation change the color
Jesus
of objects?
Christ.
Yes.
Theoretically, yeah.
Jackie, he rolled a 19 and he still has +5.
All right, no, I'm gonna use
Yeah, I figured that'd be hard with con saves. but stuff.
Yeah. Prestidigitation, yes.
Prestidigitation for the first time like fucking 5 ever.
Okay.
5.
And I wonder if I'm gonna blow his mind by just turning it a river and make it look like it's solid fucking gold.
That's too.
Yeah.
That's no.
Maybe- Fine, can I turn a rock into like gold?
It's only like a square foot object
Oh,
or something,
square
isn't
foot.
it?
Shit, that's tiny.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation is effects. It's like basically special effects. It's not illusions.
Oh.
Yeah, but you
I mean,
can make a color, like or an image appear on the surface of an object. And
Yes.
so if the object is small enough, you could color the entire object.
Oh, okay, so that's.
But it would have to
Yeah.
fit into
I've
whatever
never
the
used-
area of effect.
I've never used
of
this cantrip before,
prestidigitation is.
so.
Yeah, it's very small range, but it has a lot of use. Or very small area, but it has a lot of things it can do.
I just pick. You know what? I'm just gonna pick a fucking. I just pick up a fucking hand of gravel and say I can turn rocks into gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Controls give a shit about gold though.
It's shiny, baby.
All right, so you
Kinda
just
like what I
grab a handful of rocks and you just make it appear as if it's gold.
Yeah, just make it appear if it's fucking gold.
We're gonna die.
I guess roll persuasion.
Oh god.
What?
How? What? I guess he's
Like to
surrounding me
persuade
by-
him that it's real or something. I don't know. I want you to roll something. I don't know what the hell else you would roll because I don't think
That
it's
would
really
be
performance.
deception if he's lying.
Oh yeah, deception. That's the thing.
Am I good at deception?
I'm tired.
I'm very
Alright,
good at
okay, so-
deception.
was about to say, you better have proficiency in deception, Squid Man.
I'm not good at deception.
We're dead.
Hard enough.
We're dead. We're gonna. You know what? We're dead. I hate to say it, but we're dead.
We can dimension door out of here.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's pretty much gonna be the plan.
But what with the cat?
Yeah, but also cat.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He says, fuck, I can't think of a rhyme for that. Well, then he doesn't make a rhyme for it. He's a troll. He's stupid, and I'm stupid, so it works. He says, "You think Stronk is a fool? Now Stronk smash you." And
Okay.
Right?
So,
Is he saying that to the group or currently just Card?
just a card knocks.
Bye, motherfucker. I'm dimension dooring.
Can you do that as a reaction?
Can I?
no.
I don't believe so.
Fuck.
Then he is going to make an attack against you.
Goodbye, everyone. I'm gonna become a puddle.
Card Knox dies.
It's like fucking like.
Wait, hold on.
10.
1 second. 1 second.
Cardi, what's your AC?
13.
Alright, he does in fact miss you.
How the fuck?
You rolled a 2.
Squishy ass.
So now you can dimension door the hell away.
I would suggest you take someone with
yeah,
you.
take someone with you.
Yeah, I'll fucking run over if I see him dimension door.
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta find the video. Damn, I can't find it. 'Cause there's not one thing I thought of when
Actually,
I saw
if I
the.
might make a suggestion, I would say I'm gonna be Card Knox taking Sora, and then I take Sabbath, and then I can invisible Lionel before I go, and he can sneak across.
Good God, you guys solve every fucking problem with dimension door and invisibility.
It's so good. Alright, I am gonna just. I know, get your fucking ass over here. I'm warping the fuck out of here.
Alright.
Oh,
Goodbye,
okay. Or
motherfucker.
Whee! Oh, what?
Oh, it's
well,
a Sora, not
fuck.
Lionel, right?
What?
Alright,
Who?
fine, fuck.
When? Okay.
What? Go, fucking get out of here.
Okay, so on my turn question mark, we're not initiative. Up against to get it all done at once. Felt like I am still. I'm gonna quicken invisible Lionel, and then I'm gonna dimension door across with the cat.
Alright. Strong watches the entire group disappear immediately after he swings at them once, and he just goes, "Ooh."
Yeah, he's entertained by that.
He goes.
He just watches as like most of the party just pops out of existence.
It just says, "That was fun. Thank you, not adventurer."
As I'm halfway across the bridge, I'm just gonna shout. I'm still invisible. I'm just gonna be like, "You're welcome."
I'm the fucking start.
Incredible.
All right.
On to the river of shit.
Lots of dragon worm wings to deal with. God damn it.
So there is a dragon on each of those black squares. There's a nest.
Yep.
There's not. Are there currently any actual dragons there?
There are 2 dragons.
On which ones?
1 second, waiting for tokens to load.
Actually, wait. Didn't we go kind of down river a bit at like there was a fork in the river?
Yeah, like they were on like a.
We didn't go all the way up. We did like the problem was not all the way up here. Or
I
the
think we did
solution to the problem.
go all the way up to see the source of it, and then we went further down to solve it.
Yes.
Yeah. We wouldn't go all the way. Wait, further down, like back the way we came, or further up?
Towards the problem, I think.
Yeah, like further.
I mean, obviously, we would have to go this way because if their dragons are shitting here, so the problem would have to be back the way we came. So honestly, at Grant, we wouldn't even come all the way up here.
Okay. All right. So, where do you guys want to go?
Grant, did you mute your mic on accident?
Did I? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I hear you now,
All right,
yeah.
then no, I didn't. Where do you guys want to go?
I mean, we were after the bridge. We would have kept walking until we found the fork in the river, which is where we solved the problem last time.
Okay. And remind me, was that above or upstream or downstream from the dragons? Because I do not
It
remember.
would logically be downstream.
Okay.
Because that's where the shit's flowing.
Yeah. All right.
As I said.
Okay.
And then Lasora, you said you would like stone shape to just create a dam this time around?
Yeah, it can be shit. a section of stone. A section of stone no more than 5 feet in any dimension.
Grant, how wide's the river?
Significantly more than 5 feet wide.
Well, tell us an exact thing.
I'll say probably about 20 feet wide.
How many times can you cast that, Lasora?
Once. It's a 4th level spell.
Well, how the hell did we do this last time? I actually don't remember.
Wow.
I didn't think you did do it last time. You just gave up on the town and fucked off.
We did. We basically
we did fix the river last time, but then we gave up on the town because they were still like.
Yeah, we weren't gonna help them rebuild the water wheels or anything. We left them to them.
Yeah.
I believe you scared the dragons themselves off.
The hell we did.
Yeah,
we were what, level 4 when we came here?
Oh.
I don't think we actually fixed the problem. I think what we did was we found the problem.
No, we fixed the problem. I remember us coming back and being like, hey, Mayor, the river should start running clear in about a week or so.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we managed to convince the townspeople to make a dam to stop the poo from going into the river.
Yes.
Okay.
So the river that runs through the town is actually, there are 2 rivers that meet into that one river that flows through the town. This right here is one of the rivers, so we just block off this river.
Then why don't we just go grab some rocks and toss them into the river? Some big boulders. We can push some boulders into the river.
I mean, yeah, I guess Weirs could help with some levitation, big ass boulders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll bring some to us so I can do some.
Let's chisel some stone blocks and start, slapping those down with some mud.
Okay.
Or clay.
Sorry, Queso.
Yeah, I'm gonna shuffle some sorcery points and spell slots around.
Okay.
And get myself.
You guys are just damming up the shitty side of the river.
Yeah, and this will probably take a long time, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
I really do not remember how the hell we did this last time.
Yeah, we got 4 months.
So fucking long.
Either way, so between Lasora chiseling away at rocks and you guys using levitate to move rocks into the center of the river, takes you about 3 days, I'll say.
Jesus Christ, that long?
Well, I mean, you're using a shit ton of spell slots to do this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
True, and I'd be using Stone Shape too to help speed up the process a bit. I could only use Stone Shape every day, I guess, at that point.
Every long rest or short rest?
Every long rest.
Long rest.
Unfortunately, I'm not a warlock where I could just take an hour break and have all my spells back.
Yep.
Nerd.
Alright, so we can go and call it there because I want to eat my chimichangas. But yeah, you guys spend a little while damming it up until eventually the river runs almost entirely clean.
We need to stop spending a fucking hour not doing anything.
Yeah, we really.
Because literally no one ever wants. Oh, there go my dice. Literally no one ever wants to play past 4 o'clock.
Well, honestly, because I get hungry. I don't usually eat right before D&D.
Why?
Because sleep.
Oh my god.
That's fair.
And I get tired. So I know like 4 o'clock is my cutoff time where I don't have to be creative anymore.
Yeah.
Because even though we're not playing for 4 hours, it's like I get set in my mind, alright, well, at 4 o'clock, I don't have to be smart anymore. I can, go back to being
set your
tired.
brain off for the day.
Yeah.
Good much.
That is super fair.
Anyway, I'm gonna go eat my chimichangas, so I will chat with y'all later.
Alright.
Later. And goodbye, stream.